Monday. How y'all be? Come on in here. Ooh, it's cold. It's cold.
How y'all be? Y'all come on in here so we can talk about it. That's Auntie House.
Cause we can. We'll talk about it. Come, happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. Florida is still cold. Yes, it's still cold here in Florida.
Come on over.
It's still cold in Florida.
Come on over. Come on, children. Come on over. 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 Come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on. I say, come on in here. Bring some happiness. Bring some laughter. Bring some grin. Most of all, just bring your friends. I say, come on over. Come on over.
Y'all can hear her, put a one in the chat.
Come on in here. I say, get on in here. We gon' ride around on this bus. We gon' discuss some of this old stuff. I say, come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on over to auntie house. I say, come on in here.
Yeah.
Come on in here.
Auntie house.
Bring the laughter, bring that grin. And make sure you bring your friends. I say, come on over to your auntie house. Come on over to your auntie house. I say, everybody, welcome in. Everybody, welcome in. Bring more than one friend. Everybody, just come on in. Just come on over. Come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on over. Come on over.
Yeah.
Come on over.
It's okay.
Come, run around. Let's all go to auntie house. Let's go to auntie house. I say, come on over.
Water.
Come on over. How y'all do? How y'all be? Y'all come on in here so we can talk about
My
this
bike.
auntie house.
I just got too much stuff. Too much stuff. It's okay. Y'all come on in here. Happy Monday, everybody.
Come on over. Come on over. Come on, children. Come on over. 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 Come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on. I say, come on in here. Bring some happiness. Bring some laughter. Bring some grin. Most of all, just bring your friends. I say, come on over. Come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on in here. I say, get on in here. We gon' ride around on this bus. We gon' discuss some of this old stuff. I say, come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on over to auntie house. I say, come on in here. Come on in here. Bring the laughter, bring that grin. And make sure you bring our friends. I say, come on over to your auntie house. Come on over to your auntie house. I say, everybody, welcome in. Everybody, welcome in. Bring more than one friend. Everybody, just come on in. Just come on over. Come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on over.
I knew something was wrong. Here we go again. Here we go again. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the mic was down. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the mic was down. Testing, testing, testing. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Auntie just running her damn mouth. I'm just running my mouth. Oh my goodness, my gracious. Well, like I was saying, no hippo laws. I had told y'all that Wood baby mama dream did not break no hippo laws. But you know, people get jealous of your success. I mean, if you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here, sugar. You know, it's a lot of content creators on this morning. Go find the one who is your cup of tea. That's all I got to say, because we don't need no haters over here. All the O's and the trolls are welcome in if you go behave yourself. But honey, if you don't like situations, I don't end up in situations that I don't like. I'ma straight out tell you, I'm that type of girl. I'm not going in situations that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? If I don't like what these people talking about, I'm not going over there and tell them I got these things, because that's them. That's their show. That's their channel. And they could say what the H they want to. And they could entertain who they want to. Because that's what the people there for. So why run up in people's chats that you don't want to listen to what they got to say? You worry about what they got to say about other women. But this is a simple app, sugar. This is a simple app where people trying to make a little dough for show. Or people trying to get somebody some good advice. Ain't nobody worry about what you think. Now, if you had any sense, you would be out there trying to do something with yourself. You would have your own D channel instead of worry about what goes on somebody else on money. Because you came up in the right, you got your A on the right bus. The bus that will get your A off of here soon as possible. Yeah. Because that's what we do over here. But like I was saying, let me speak to my auntie, baby Boogie Woogies. How y'all doing on this beautiful Monday? But I'm just saying, it's a shame that people have so much hate in their heart because they see a person have grown from a 12-year-old girl to a full-time beautiful woman, beautiful children, and she running that thing. She running that thing. We got to give it to Dream. Dream is running that thing. And that's why I be telling y'all, it's never too late for anything in life. Now, these apps and stuff, these YouTubers who do make money, they got businesses. Most of them got businesses. Most of them don't open a car dealership, real estate. A lot of them got business, and they invest in their money because they know if anything ever happened to this app, their family and their children got something to fall back on. But the thing is, with her, the 9 kids lady, she hates everybody who do better than her. Because the thing is, you got to look at this child. Teaching people classes, in reality, she don't have nothing. She don't have nothing but that money that she made. She not flipping that money. She not investing that money. Because giving Wood and paying off Wood child support, that's not investing in no money. That could have been $25,000 that she could have invested in something. She could have invested in simple little things and flipped that money 2 or 3 times, but she didn't do that though. You know, she trying to give him the world. She not even investing in her children. You know how you invest in your children? You start when they little. You get them in academic programs that gonna help their future. They might be a runner one day. They might want to be a baseball player. They might want to be a cook or chef. But if you got that kind of money, you can invest it in your children so they can have a brighter future. They won't have to struggle. You know what I'm saying? They already gonna be academically up there than the other kids, cause you have took your money and you invested in your babies. But how y'all doing? How y'all be on this beautiful Monday? Let me go over here. But yes, I told y'all wasn't no hippo law broke. Wasn't no kind of hippo law broke. And I told y'all what hippo law mean. That means if you discuss somebody's diagnosis and you say their name on this app, you don't even have to be a nurse. You could be a person who working in the nurse field. You could be working at the desk. You could be a janitor. But if you go out and see somebody's medical records, and you go out and telling everybody, this person got this person got that, anybody can break the HIPAA law. Anybody. You don't have to be a nurse. You can be anybody who work around anybody. If you don't accidentally see some medical records that you shouldn't see, you're not supposed to read other people's medical records no way. Good morning, Mystery I. How you doing? North this world. How you doing this morning? Good morning, Auntie and Chair. How you be? Stacy, how are you? Good morning, Irene, Mistress. Stacy, Irene, Underwood. How you be? Northwest Shirley say morning, and everyone in the chat. Good morning, Auntie. How you be, darling? Tina, hello, sugar. Detroit loves you. Love Detroit. To Keisha, Reba, just give you some love in the house. Love is in the house on this cold Monday morning. Miss Right, okay, y'all should be able to hear Auntie now. Y'all can hear me now, right? Okay. Go in life, how you doing, sugar? Okay, Reba, all right. Mel by the background and Miss. Okay, good morning, Foxfire. How you doing? How you doing, Jeffrey? Mel, Miss Loretta. Can you take the background off? Why my background concerning you? I mean, why? What's wrong? Is it bothering you? I mean, really, is it bothering you, Auntie? Junkie, she is not paying attention. No sound. Yeah, we can't. Okay, y'all can hear me now. Wait on it. Hi, Auntie. Obsessed with another woman. You obsessed with me? You over here effing with me? Ooh, all of y'all be coming effing with me. That means y'all obsessed with Miss Loretta. Ooh, ain't nobody obsessed with Dingbat. And I'm telling you that right now. Ain't nobody obsessed. If you obsessed with Dingbat, something wrong with you. Dream seems to be wearing her own crown very well. Yeah, and I heard it's on Rock's page. Y'all know Rock's. And I heard she said she called herself. She had a Zoom meeting with the people herself. And that's the best way to do it. You always contact your job before the haters try to get to your job. But I knew she hadn't broken the HIPAA law. She wasn't almost close to it. She was doing a sketch with fake money. The money wasn't even real. But I'm saying these people have so much jealousy and hate in their heart for what this nephew did years ago. He was a naive boy, and I don't know at that age what made him want to be active, but you don't know what don't happen to him. You got this, something happened to him. I don't know. For a child want to be that active these days, that age, because most 14 and 12-year-old, they don't be acting like that. They be into those games and stuff. Unless, you know, I mean, I don't know. I know how my grandson was, who I raised. And you know I didn't raise him, and he didn't get a chance to go stay with too many people because I only picked certain people to keep him. But see, the devil get into it at a young age. The devil. That's why she need to take hers to church. You know, a boy is a boy. And just like the old people say, a stiff one don't have no conscience. Horace, how you doing? Peach must have went to the doctor because that gopher in her neck. Y'all see the ice pipe she wearing around her neck? She went to the doctor? No, I ain't seen it, girl. Let me see, can I find it? Dream need to move in south. Yeah, she do. She do. Because, you know, she out there, those nurses. That's why, when I was telling y'all, when she went over there, because my niece got her nurse's license, too. She told me she had just got them. She had graduated. And that's one reason why she was trying to get in contact with me, too. She had graduated, finished her nursing school. And she said, my niece said this out her own mouth. She said Peach came there intentionally, wanted her to fight her because she wanted her to lose her license. See, here in the state of Florida, if you got license RN, LPN, and CNA license, you can't fight people. Once you get out there and get that on your record, here in the state of Florida, you won't be able to be a nurse no more. But Georgia, you can. That's where a lot of people who get in trouble here in Florida with their nurse's license, like Lele, that's why Lele moved to Georgia. Because Lele had felonies on her record, and Florida wouldn't let Lele work because Lele is a LPN. But here in the state of Florida, she couldn't work because she had that on her record. But she went right there to Georgia. Georgia had her just like that. Georgia is different from Florida. See, the nurses out there in Georgia, they could have felonies on their record. But here in Florida, you cannot. Even to work with children. Even to work with kids. You can't have no felony. I know it's effed up, but it's the truth. Dream needs to move in south. I agree with you. Hey, dog, how you doing? Good morning, Miss Lowe. How you doing, Coco? Valerie, good morning. Reba say, Alice, she just know the junk is getting larger than life, and she immediately says she do. I mean, that could be having her personality going, you know, she can't finish nothing. She can't you notice, she cannot complete nothing. And I told y'all she wasn't going to complete all this, putting on these wigs. She got so many stylists on hold to it's a D-shame. Hey, Sue, how you doing? Good morning. How you doing, Lamine? Good morning. I think Wood was a duck when he got, Dream pregnant. No, he wasn't. He was 14, though. He was 14. And she was 12. We thought that too, but she said it herself. She said he was not a duck. And she said he was, I think she said he was 13, but I heard that he was 14. Nah. That's all I heard. He was 14 and she was 12. Good morning, Auntie Loretta, working, but listen, make that dough for show. But you know it is what it is. She here now. It happens. It happens. So let me tell you something. If Wood was your husband, and like father, like sons, right? So he was acting at 14. So when you want to be very concerned about what goes on in your house, you know what I'm saying? If your dad, and her nature is high too. Both of them have very high nature people. So they don't, you know, they think they running a perfect house, you know. Do they really watch as their kids? I mean, I'm just saying, you know. I'm just talking out the side of my neck, but like I say, Miss Loretta don't see so much itch. And I know children do touch each other. And they do. People don't want to think about that because people, well, then they ain't going to never happen. No. When those children get grown, they go to crying to you, telling you who did this to them, who made them do this and who made them do that, and you be effing shocked. You be effing shocked, and you get so angry because you trusted these damn people. You trusted these people. You didn't know your daughter was going through that with her brothers. And then she get grown and she telling you all of this. And then you're going to hate your own self because you're going to wish you had been a better parent. But some people think that their kids are so perfect. Ain't no perfect nothing but Jesus. And some people don't watch their kids because, oh, my child wouldn't do that. My child wouldn't do that. My child ain't thinking about stuff like that. You don't never know what children thinking about. And this app show ain't no help. Good morning, darling. T. Smith, T. Smith. You know, if your husband don't went through that, an example too, her mama went through it. All together, the story that your mama said, it will make me want to keep my daughter in my left pocket. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I could not go after my mama don't told a story what happened to her, and I know my kid's father got somebody pregnant when he was 14 or 13. 13 even the worse, you know what I'm saying? If it happened at 13, I would make sure I have cameras in my house. I would be very close with my daughter. I would be asking her questions because I don't want her to grow up as a grown woman and say, you was there going to get your hair done and all this was going on with me. Because she's the only little girl in the house. She's the only little girl in the house. She don't go out to no dance lesson. She don't go out to no Girl Scouts. She don't hang with other little girls, and we all see this. And it kind of make you wonder why you ain't getting her out where she can, get involved with girl stuff. She's an effing babysitter. That's what she is. She is your babysitter. And that's why she ain't in no kind of little girl's academic. And she got the name. She got the name Gorgeous Anna, whatever. I mean, when she get about 14, she supposed to be cheering and everything. Because most of the time, the cheerleaders who be the best cheerleaders, they've been on to dance classes and stuff when they little. I mean, the world is here. And it ain't no perfect world out there. You may think, because she be the main one always coming out here on this app. Talking about your children messing with each other. Somebody don't mess with your children. Somebody gonna mess with your sons. Y'all don't hear how this woman talk. Y'all don't hear how she talk out her mouth. But yet she ain't concerned about that perfect family over there where she got issue. I'm just saying, she ain't worried about her perfect family. Because her family is so perfect. They wouldn't dare do nothing like that. They wouldn't dare. No crying, Coco. Yeah, that pink thing she wearing around her neck. I got to go find that picture. Good morning, love. How you doing? How old are you? Everybody in Africa know how old Miss Loretta is. Brother, he will have to pay off his child support to get a passport. Good morning. Good Eats by Robin. How you doing? All right, girl. Go get your grubs. So at 16, Wood already had 2 kids. Oh, my God. He has the oldest son, too. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. After her, he was very active. He was very active for his age. He was overly. And, when they was in school, that's what they called him, the little nasty boy, because he would ice women, not because he wanted to date you. He'll straight tell you what he wanted. And you had some boys you went to school like that. Like Kent Jones and all of them. Kent Green. Come and ask you to give them some. Give me some of that P-U-U-U, girl. Bye. I should have socked your ass in the nose. That's what I should have did. Let me say, so at 16, yes. Yes, Shirley, exactly. Wood was an adult when he got with Pete, and she was still a minor. Exactly. Big time. The biggest me dream need to file a harassment on Peaches. This continues going to be. It is going to continue because like everybody out there, these Peach Patches like Dream attack. Dream ignored that girl for a long time. She did. She ignored her for a long time. But she's a human being. You keep messing with somebody, they going to fire back at you. And I notice her, when you don't say nothing, she keep on jigging at you. My mistake, baby mama. I guess she think that be her daughter and the little girl and the mother. Wood the one missing out on that cute little handsome grandson he got over there. But he, like I said, he got his reason why he don't want his children and his grandkids around this woman. Good morning. How you doing, Brenda? How you be? Sugar Peach and Wood sleeping with men and women. So who touched McKay? He doesn't belong to Wood. So if he a child is gay, they been touched. That's what she said. She said every child is, what she saying? If a child gay, he was touched. If a child gay, he was touched. That's not true. That's not true. You got some men will tell you they ain't never been touched. They always just like to be around women. They like to do feminine stuff. They like to wear their mama earrings. They was attracted to the opposite sex. And you got some people like that. And you got some women, they ain't never liked the feminine stuff. They rather play with a machine or something like that. They didn't like dolls. They didn't like dolls. And most women that I know who are gay, they was like that from children. From children. And we all seen it. We all seen it. We can see it. Everybody can see it, but the actually parent. And I think the actually parents do see it, but they just try to ignore it because they don't want that to happen to their child. But we all seen stuff. Most women that I know who are gay, I seen. If I was raised up with them, I seen it when they was little. They didn't like dolls. They didn't want to play in no makeup. And just the way how they started dressing. They didn't like dresses. They didn't like their toes out. And I seen it at a young age. Who found McKay? I don't know what McKay is. You know what I'm saying, but actions speak louder than words because, he ain't announcing. When he announce it, will he ever announce it? I think he will when he go off to college and stuff, just when Cynthia Bailey didn't know her daughter was gay neither till she went off to college. She said she had no idea that Noelle liked the girls till she went off to college. And Noelle told her she always been attracted to the same sex, and some women do. I thought Peach and Wood were the same age. Hell no. I think he got about 4 years. Honey Bell, how you doing? He has to pay below 25. He has to pay it. 25. I think she already done paid those $25,000. I think not 20. I think it was 25,000, and I think she owed us 7,000 for a dream. Miss Loretta, did you see McKay in the picture? Somebody put that picture up. I seen that girl. I did. I mean, I didn't post it, but I seen it. I wasn't gonna post it. I say, I ain't gonna post it. I did post one. He was by himself, though. He wasn't with nobody. I'm saying, look what people doing. I say, but when I posted, I was trying to make a point since she had came from Stephon Diggs. That's when they did that. When she came out here, because Stephon is a football player. Y'all know that boy got a lot of fans. He been had fans from knee high to a duck. And I was telling her, that's why she took his stuff down. When she out here calling Stephon a agate and a pump, and she did. She called that young man that. I say now, when they come for McKay, and they did, you gonna be mad. But she started it. And that's when they start putting no pictures of McKay like that. That's when they started. And I was just putting it up. I did put it up. But not him with the other. I put it up, I ain't gonna tell you no lie, because I was trying to show her I was right that they was gonna attack your son. And they did attack him, and they still attacking him. Good morning, Auntie Lo and Chat. Peace can't take the cantaloupe off her bed. She know her overgrown A ain't need no damn canopy on her D bed. She know that, brother. Crystal say that child is going to catch it. She's not going to live up to her name. She don't name gorgeous. She left her uncapped. Yeah, she got her uncapped and then got that beautiful name. Girl, I mean, it's a shame. I would have my only daughter. She wouldn't be around no boys every day. She wouldn't be around there being no D babysitter. Because I would have my baby in piano lessons. I would have her in ballet. I would have her so busy. But no, she don't want that. She want exactly what she want gorgeous to be, a babysitter. And yes, and I'm on it. And I'm going to keep on preaching till she get gorgeous in some type of activities. And this, my opinion, this is no bully or harassment, but gorgeous need to be in some girly stuff, okay? If you don't have time to take her, hire her. Hire somebody who can take her. Because look like you do need help. I ain't trying to be funny. You need a sister. You need a nanny. That kind of money that you just paid out that child support, you could have took that money and got you a system with that money. You could, and that way a system could take Gorgeous to her ballet classes. They could take her to her piano classes or whatever classes she chooses to be in academically. You know what I'm saying? And the nanny could be watching the other kids. And that's what people hire assistants and stuff for, because they can't be there. They can drive them. Go pick them up. Look, young college students, how much they love you. You could have hired some of these young college students. That was enough money to at least hire 2 people for about 6 months. 6 months of salary that you could have spent it to your children, then going down there paying off some child support. You don't really know how to invest some money. Invest it in your children. Those are the future. That's what you living for, ain't it? Or you just living for wood? You ain't living for your children. Don't have a future like you. You want your children to have a better life than you had, don't you? I'm quite sure you do. Noelle got a baby now, Miss Loretta. Oh, she do? I ain't know that, girl. Oh, well, she must got hold to her, dude. Woo, she got a baby? Okay, I didn't know that, child. So Cynthia is a grandma. Good morning. Ooh, I will have my daughter around me every day. I'm not working. Mm-hmm. Me too. My baby would be right there. And whatever she doing, you know, she might want to be a rapper. Hell, like Megan Thee Stallion, mama did her. Maybe say she started rapping when she was little. Her mama supported her. Dream shouldn't have been talking like that at work, unprofessional. Well, I'm quite sure they talked to her. And I'm quite sure she won't, do that no more, because sometimes people like Peach, the 9 kids later, you have to ignore them. Because just like I was saying, when Dream was telling the story that she was saying that my niece fought them. No, she didn't fight them that day. She didn't fight when Peach came over there and threw wood clothes, because I called her. The very next day it happened. And I ain't asked her for it. She just started telling me about it, because she was so mad. She can't even stand for you to say Peach's name. My niece hate Peach. She hate the hell out of that woman. And that's what she told me, Auntie, I'm going to talk to you 2 times about this. And after I don't want you to mention that woman's name. Don't even mention her name around me. She cannot stand Peach. She hate Peach. She really do. Because Peach put her through so much juvenile court. Now, before she didn't have her nurse's license and stuff, and when she was in juvenile, she used to eat that A up. She used to eat that A up for Miss Sophia. She said, no matter how bad you beat that girl, she mental. She mental. I said, I kind of figured that. But that day when she came over there and threw the clothes on the porch, she wanted my niece to fight her. I mean, she got ridiculous. And Miss Sophia was there. And Miss Sophia said, don't you move. Don't you move. Don't you say nothing, because she's trying to get you to lose your license. And my niece said, I know she was. I know she was. And I told my niece, I said, that's exactly what she was trying to do. She was already jealous because you had to finish nursing school. And now you got your license. You're going to be making big money. And she jealous because she ain't got shit. And that's why she did that. Because she wanted you to hit her before she can call the police. Because every time she used to fight her when she was a juvenile, Peach used to call the police on her. After she been no started. She started stuff and can't fight. Said she can't fight at all. And she said she used to beat her from the front door to all the way on the other side. All the way on the other side of the D Street. And I said, what Wood did? I said, Wood did. Say Wood stood there and just looked at it. Ooh, I said, he ain't trying to help her. She said, hell no, Wood ain't trying to help her. No way, God, I didn't even know that. I will have my daughter around every day. Good morning, Blessing. How you doing? Stephon Diggs prepared to play in the Super Bowl, but North Carter B have time for Peach and their drama. Exactly. Oh, he gonna be in the Super Bowl? Exactly. But like I say, he got a lot of fans. Carly and Stephon got obsessed fans. They ain't got, some people don't have to say nothing when they famous. They don't even know you said nothing, but they got some psychotic fans like that. They just get upset when you attack these people. Like I tell y'all all the time, you never know who like who. You never know who support who. So when you be out here running your mouth about people, you don't know how people feel about people. And I knew they was going to come after her son like that. I had already told y'all they was going to come after McKay like that. And they still on his A. I agree. Good morning, Vicky. How you doing? That's why we say no phones at work. And we got to get emotional on the job. Yes, exactly. But if I was Dream, I wouldn't even approach her no more. Because Dream see what she trying to do. And baby, you worked too hard for those nurse's license. She tried to do Adriana the same way. She damn sure did. She thought Adriana was going to fight her ass and lose her license, but my niece had too much sense for you. Too much sense. She hate nurses. She hate nurses because she ain't got no degree. She ain't got no degree. She come out here to me, I made more money than a nurse. I made more money than a nurse. But what good is money and you can't do nothing with it? What good is money and you go buy foolish? You ain't investing in your children. You ain't investing in no land. You ain't investing in a house where your children can call their own one day because something happened to you in Wood right now. Your children ain't got nothing to fall on because you rented that house. You is renting that house. See, you don't think about stuff like that. You got 20 more years with these kids. And the thing that I would be worried about if I was her with all this money, putting a solid roof over my baby's head. You hear me? If I don't never make a YouTube dollar no more, people can say at least invest in me a nice home for my children, and have enough land out there. If they want to build their own house on my property, they can. That's what you should have been paying down. You should be looking for land right here in Florida or Georgia, trying to prepare a solid ground, a solid roof over your children's head. That way, when they get like your son, they don't have, that boy don't went to about how many high schools, how many elementary. He don't went from school here, school there, school here, school. He done been all over the place, going to different schools, all over the place, everywhere going to different schools. He have not been, see, that's the thing, that's why people buy homes, because they want to have that solid ground for their kids. Because when you live in apartments, you move around. That's when I moved up here 6 years ago. I had to think about my grandson. I say, now, damn it, I'm tired of moving here and there. Because my grandson going to be grown up. And that's because kids don't want to finish school neither. Because time they get attached to that neighborhood with all their friends, mama got to move again. And I told my grandson, I say, I'm not moving no more till you graduate. I said, we ain't moving no more. Because I'm tired of moving here. I'm tired of moving there. And he don't graduate in everything because I wanted him to graduate with some of his peers. And people like graduating with their peers. See, I graduate with all my peers because we didn't move around like that. See, when kids move around a lot, that do affect them. And sometimes they won't even finish school because they get so sick of it. Meeting friends, meeting new friends. Every 2 years, every year, we got to move somewhere. How you doing, Vicky? And that's why you should think about your kids. She ain't thinking about her kids' future. The only future she thinking about is Wood. That's why she paid off that child support so he can go with her. That's why we say no to phones. Yeah, Dream did that right thing to go to HR before Peach. Yeah, because those Peach patches was going. They was going. And she put it out there for them to go. Those people weren't thinking about no mess like that. She said that because she knew they just that obsessed with her. She did that for them to call. And I guarantee you when Dream went to her supervisor, I guarantee she could say they had already started calling. I guarantee that. Cardi B is pregnant again. Huh? She just had a baby. Cardi B is pregnant again, and they post a picture of her ultrasound. Ooh, Lord, she must didn't wait long. Hey, Ocean Wave, how you doing? Auntie PM, the prime example when a clout chasing goes completely wrong. Exactly. Now, she really thought she wanted that girl to make that girl lose her. She want her would sister to lose her license. She want her would baby mama to lose her license because they nurses, because she know they got a good career. Nurses make good damn money. I don't care what nobody say. Nurses make good money. When cloud chasing go completely wrong, and that give you a steady life that you know you can raise your kids, and most RNs, they end up opening up businesses and everything, because that's how much money they make. That's how much money they make. Don't let nobody fool you. And a lot of young girls, that's what they doing now. They becoming LPN, RN, CNA. A lot of them, if they CNA, they're getting that RN. They getting that RN, that registered nurse. That's the big bucks, baby. How you doing, Christina? Hey, Miss Allen, how you doing? Ocean Wave says she didn't break the hippo law at all. Her job already let her know that. I told y'all she hadn't broke no hippo law. I know what hippo law. She came out here with the exaggeration. Exaggeration, telling lies. Telling lies. I just sat there and listened to that lie. I say, girl, you know that girl ain't. Well, I ain't see no patient. I still trying to see the patient walk by. That probably wasn't even no patient. She could have been a janitor. I didn't see none of that. Miss Loretta, if you did, hey, Miss Loretta, in chat, what if you defending yourself? She was trying to defend herself from the bully. And you know, like I said, once they seen the 9 kids lady videos, the job see where she was bullying her. Everybody, we all seen where Dream was getting bullied by Peach. We all seen that. That's why you have to hold on to these videos on this app. Because if you don't, because when the push comes to shove, if it ever happen, you can show people where they'll attack to you. See, she liked to attack people. She liked to attack people. Then when soon as that girl got on her ass, she got in her feelings. But the only thing she did, she marked at you. She marked at you. And that's exactly what she did. But you got in your feelings. You didn't like it. But you did that to her, though. You did it. And when she came back for you, oh, it's the hippo law. She gonna lose her license. She gonna lose her license for sounding and being like you. Come on. That girl would have sued that child of those doggone people. He was in envy and jealous. Like her cousin. Tamara said, that's what I'm saying. She got 20 more years with her kids. She do. Talking about a vacation. She need to be talking about a house. Exactly. A house. A house. Because you don't know how long you and Wood going to be on this earth. I don't know how long I'm going to be on this earth. But I know if I had the kind of money she got, a house, I would have me houses. The kind of money she say she make, I would have me houses. Because if my kids don't do nothing, they can rent them out. If they don't want to live in them, she can invest in trailers. She can buy a trailer. And she can buy used cars. Why not invest in used cars and rent them out? It's so much that she could do to flip that money and turn it around. Those $25,000, she could have went to the auction and bought her about 3 nice used cars and started a rental company. Renting cars. Because I seen a couple on here. They start off with 2 cars. Now they got 10. And the girls say every weekend they sell out. They don't have no more cars. Their car business doing good. But she ain't got no power man with her. You know what I'm saying? Some women are married to good businessmen. And they know how to take their wife, show their wife, you know, a power couple. Both of them smart, they think alike. She don't have that. That nephew just be like a mole. That's what I'm saying. She don't realize he just dead weight. He dead weight on you. because he don't know how to open up. I guess the car wash business, I guess, child, I don't know. But I'm saying it's so much that she could do with that type of money to invest and flip it. You know, it ain't got to be no restaurant. I mean, a lot of people, you know, you go to these auctions and you buy these nice cars, and people always don't want, some people don't want to buy no car. They rather rent them. That's what I'm saying, about 20 more years. Yeah, she ain't got nothing. I mean, what, Gregory McKay, he 18, he should be running a business by now. He should be running a business that his mama got. His mama ain't got no business. But she's a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? She's a millionaire. Crystal say, and I will lose my license. I wouldn't lose my license, and she was very adamant, threatened on the property, self-defense. Justifiable. Yeah, she was. Good morning. As the school, honey, and they're speaking to each other. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I wouldn't lose my license neither for that lady. That's what she want her to do. She want all of them to lose their license because she jealous, because she don't have nothing. She don't have nothing to show for her money. She don't have no kind of degree. She don't have no business. She just straight out jealous. Now, if Gregory McKay was in some kind of karate school when he was coming up as a little child, he probably would have 2 or 3 black belts by now. But Gregory wasn't in no type of sports. What do Gregory like to do? What do McKay like to do? What is his? What do he do? Because he ain't never go nowhere neither, just like Gorgeous. He ain't been nothing but a damn babysitter too. You see what she make out her kids? She made babysitters out of them. Hopefully he'll go to college. Hopefully he'll get his new car. And I ain't gonna believe none of it till I actually see it. Because how the university is hounding her, I doubt if he get any of those things. And I hope he do. You move your kids to a different, all the time, they confused. They confused. Why your daughter ain't got no little girlfriend? Why she ain't got no girlfriend? Where the little friends that they come over to the house? Where the little friends that she, just doing girly stuff? She can't. She too busy keeping her brothers. Y'all know it's the truth. These children are keeping each other because there's so many of them. And she won't even hire nobody. Good morning, how you doing? Gail said, good morning, auntie, good morning, how you doing, sugar? She won't have nobody to get these children a quality of life that's like the little one. He like to cook. He should have a private chef teaching him how to cook. She should have been signed him up for that cooking show where how the little kids get in there and cook. You know, it's so much choices. She'll have a special counseling. Preparing him for life, for autism kids. She know people who teach these kind of kids, but yet you ain't put your child into these type of schools. Most facilities have Facebook pages. Dream would have a good fight if they tried to attach her to the job. First, she ain't even break no HIPAA law. That was her head trying to scare somebody. I guess she always trying to come for people license and jobs and stuff. She miserable, don't want to pay his daughter month child support. That was in the past. She's still living in the past. Yeah, she is still living in the past. I don't think Dream is a nurse, though. Hopefully, she achieved it. Well, she showed graduate. When she graduate, what was she graduating to be? I thought she was graduating to be a nurse because I got the graduation picture. Good morning, auntie. How you doing, Journey? Tamara say, would daughter mother need to be careful, and she would try to get her fired. She graduate back here in the summertime. She definitely gonna try. I would tell anyone to pick up a trade soon as possible while you're still young. Exactly. She is a pharmacy tech. Okay, she ain't. Oh, okay, she's a pharmacy tech. Okay. Well, they make good money too. Pharmacy techs, they make good money. Okay, she's not a nurse. Okay. The lady work past in the video. She definitely, how's she going? She ain't even no nurse. Woo, I was wondering why she was standing up there with the cash register and all this. I was saying, what what kind of damn nurse she is. Boy, I'm telling you, this goddamn app, they take shit and run with it. You have to really look into shit before you go to open your damn mouth on this app. I'm telling you, because this app will F you up. And I was just wondering, I said, what kind of nurse she is standing up there? Ooh, man, boy, I'm telling you. She was not really in the video. Your daughter, mother was talking at work. Okay. Peach is a adult with a child mind. She is. And I guess Peach thinks she's a nurse too. Oh, they made good money as well. They do. They sure do. But not much as though RN. I'm sorry, pharmacy techs. Y'all don't make much as the RN, but y'all make okay. Y'all don't make much as the LPN too, but y'all do okay. You got to watch how you treat people because karma is taking notes. Exactly. Tamara Lover said, you don't know how long you're going to be on this earth. You don't know how long she's going to be working on social media. And that's why she needs to invest her money. Yeah, she needs to invest her money into her and her children. Because like I say, nothing promised to you. And every time I go on Facebook, every time I go on Instagram, these are young people leaving here. These are young people. And it just breaks. I say, oh my God, they so young. Every time. Every now and then you may see an elderly person dying. But these young people, they leaving here. And I don't know what causing young people to die so young and so fast. It's kind of heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking. Oh, real estate. Yeah, they think they're like dummies with nine sickly children. Tamara said they should be a power couple together, but them young and stupid and have stupid mindset. Well, you know, you got one who absolutely nephew done gave up. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing a damn thing. I guess he said he tried with the car wash. And you know, like I say, two good heads is better than one. But I think she want to keep him where that he will have to depend on her for the rest of his life. You see where it's going? And this is sad. This is sad. He ain't even 40 years old, but he look 40. But you got to depend on this woman for the rest of your life. You should be in the prime of your life, want to do big things. You should be want to help her, encourage her to buy houses. Even if y'all start with a couple fix you up. Because that's what Miss Henry say, her and Mr. Henry start off with a couple fix you up, and they fix them up. Wood and Peach is the political are becoming a power couple. Hey, Auntie, how you doing, Cheryl, honey? So what's the point of selling classes to I'm trying to get that together. She talking about, I don't know what the point is, how she going to sell. That's them. They let her sell to their damn children. She couldn't sell nothing to mine. She talking about getting him a barber chair. She should have got him a business building, and she is backer calling people broke. Mindset messed up. Yeah, what was the reason for the barbershop? What was the reason? It should have been turned into a beautiful library with ABCs on the wall, different colors. It should have been there for your children. She, like I say, she always invests her money in him. Everything be about wood. So she telling the truth when she say wood come before her children. We see it with our own eyes. Those little children don't even have a little dinette set. A little dinette set where little children should sit at the table. That's why when they eat, they stand up in the chairs. They stand up in the chairs. They sure do. I take this thing off my head because they stand up in the chairs. Because she won't even invest in a little dinette set. A little something you can fold up the little chairs. She won't even invest in them to sit at their table by themselves. It's sad. I think he might be a hairstylist, Miss Loretta, because he like to do hair. You talking about, oh, the oldest boy, he do. He really like the hair. He like his granddaddy. They into their hair. Woo! Oh, yes, he really into his hair now. He really is. He into his hair. She only got 2 students for her teen class, so she counts it. Thanks God. I would wonder if these parents gonna let their damn children go to her damn classes. I told you University tearing her ass up. She only, oh my goodness. Who doing hair? McKay like to get his hair done. I mean, he love getting his hair done. Ain't seen nobody hair done over there. McKay keep his hair done because I follow him. I follow him. You know, and his mom and his grandma know it too. Cause I was telling him I like his outfit, and she came along and gave me a like. Woo! Oh, I say this is a shame. She really don't know who Loretta is. You know, she just believe what people tell her about me. Yeah, I support McKay. I don't told y'all. I'm subscribed to McKay on Facebook. If I see something that he like, I compliment him. He's a young man. I ain't gonna try to tear him down. Let them tell it. Let those haters be telling it. Boy, bye. Nobody hair done over here. McKay keep his hair done. He do. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. You go follow his Facebook page. His hair is done. Daughter mother don't argue with Lady Peach boss up. And that's what's going to hurt her. Yeah, I think Dream should just ignore her. I think Dream should just ignore her, But if she ever come for her, don't come for her on your job, baby. Don't come for her on your job. And that's a pharmacy tech job. You know what I'm saying? That ain't even no nurse job. Ooh, she really tried. I meant to be like to get his hair done so he might be a stylist. He might be. I know his Wood daddy, Greg, had hair all the way down there because my sister-in-law growed their hair. Sue Jacobs said, I told you before, Auntie, she got her GED, and that was the graduation. Oh, okay. When they were just getting their GED, her and all those girls. They wasn't graduating from college. Okay, they was getting their GED. Well, that's a start. My sister was like that. My sister who passed, and she finally she went back to school. I guess she went back to school, and she graduated. And my daddy said, you finally graduate after 30 years. He said, it don't matter how long it took you, but you went and got it. She said, I sure did. I didn't know that. Okay, that was her. She was getting her GED. Okay. Well, I heard so many stories. I heard she was graduating from nursing school. That's like I said, you cannot take shit on this app and run with it. These people don't never tell the truth. She moved kids different house, and they like the house. And they not going to like the next house. Kids confused like that. They've been everywhere for the last 5 years. Those kids been moving around. Moving around. That's what I'm saying. Gregory he ain't graduated with none of his peers. Unless, he's been out there for a year. That's probably why she didn't want to leave Sarasota, because he stayed at the same high school. He had these kids, and they was on a date night. A date night. I told you it's all about them. She leaves the CNA, and she went to to draw the blood, the biologies. I know what you're talking about. I just can't pronounce it. Yeah, they draw the blood out your arm and stuff. To put biology. Crystal says she's not a nurse at all, and I hope she does pursue it though. Yeah, I just found out she wasn't no nurse. They were right here saying the girl was a nurse. She's a nurse. She graduated from nurse school. Even Peach thinks she a nurse. But I know my niece is a nurse. Yeah, Wood's sister definitely a nurse. Yeah, hit the like. Yeah, thank you. Much report the channel, sending super. That's right. Always try to bless the channel, baby, because Auntie need the love. I really do. To continue to bring my butt out here. Pharmacy tech make $25 an hour. They make good, but they don't make good as no RN and LPN, but they do make good money. But they say she Crystal say pharmacy techs don't make a lot neither. They make okay, but they don't make good as RNs and LPNs. No, they don't. They don't make. You know, the LPNs and the RNs, that's the way to go, baby. I mean, you set for life. You set for life. When you one of them, but pharmacy techs, they make good money. They do. Don't make a lot either. Pharmacy techs, they do all the medication. Yes, they do. Whatever Dream doing, she doing a good job, you know. That's the thing is, her kids are grown. She got a beautiful family, you know. She got a handsome grandson. She truly blessed. She have did well in life. And the thing is, she's still building her life. See, that's the main part. When you see people keep building their life, you know, they made mistakes when they was younger, but if she would have just sat there and dwelled on those mistakes, that's what happened to her when she was younger, how she got her first child, she wouldn't have came this far. But evidently, she moved on because she got more kids. She got handsome kids, beautiful kids. They grown. So she truly blessed. Sorry, nephew slow, and he's a phenomenal dummy. Too busy tearing her husband down to the ground. She do all the time. Sure do. I'm tired of her showing all that money on social media. She don't want to put a mark on everybody's head in that doggone house. That's what she told people she ain't going to show it no more because she heard me over there talking trash. That is so dangerous. That is so dangerous. And most everybody seen that picture, like guys and stuff. And you know, they say, what's wrong with her? This woman showing this type of money on the app. I say, yes, she is. They say, she don't think somebody's setting her up. I say, she must don't. They say, that's not good. That's not good at all. I say, no, because you know why? Because we know too many people have lost their life for flashing money. But see, she probably ain't been around no type of people. But about her being raised in the projects and stuff, I know she know better. I know she know better. But she coming out here trying to make a point on everybody and putting a bounty over every last one of your children's head. Do you know if your children ever experience, and I pray to God they never experience nothing like that, they will be messed up for the rest of their life. And you did. Everything you just don't show on this app. I'm tired of her showing no money. I'm tired of her showing her money too. Not because I'm jealous. I'm tired of showing her money because she putting a mark on those children's head. They don't need to go through that foolishness. No, they don't. She need to boost the seat, regular chair. Yeah, she need a little dining room set for those kids in their house. A little table. That's why they stand up and eat, because they uncomfortable. She won't invest in that, in a little $25 table. I told the Peace Patches the center one. Exactly. Not to say power couple about them. I say they could be a power couple. I ain't say there was no doggone power couple. I say they could be, but they not. They ain't no power couple. They don't know how to invest in money. You know, they don't know how to buy property. They don't know how to invest in their own children. Look at them, you know, how they really find out what the kids like to do before they can start investing in the babies. You know what I'm saying? Man, your only daughter, I'm shocked that Gorgeous ain't in no kind of female stuff. I am truly shocked. And I'm shocked the little boy who was standing up there frying chicken while she ain't got him in cooking classes and stuff, and trying to get him on the little cooking channel on TV, that she really investing into her children. Sometimes your talent is right there. Choicy, he's so hilarious. Choicy can have his own little show, because Choicy make you laugh. He say the craziest stuff out of his mouth, the funniest stuff out of his mouth. And it's a shame, as we act the challenge, we can sit up here and diagnose her kids. And we can see the investment in them, you know, to help her. They help them be independent of their own. They can start making money. Do you know how many little millionaire children on this app? It's a lot of them. And black little millionaires too. Black little millionaire children who have conquered this app by themselves. Alvin, good morning. How you doing? And people love him. Uh, People love him. Tamara said a lot of women's like this. A lot of women's like this. They are bullying their man and telling him you can't see your family and you can't go nowhere and you can give me the whole work check. It's a lot like this. Yeah, and another thing, she finna know why she coming for Dream too. Because Wood Dream brother died. And I think Wood had called her. I heard that now. Yeah, say her and Wood had called her. She don't heard from Dream. But I keep telling y'all, Wood is sneaky. Wood ain't depart from Miss Sophia. Wood still talk to his mama. That's her with her mama. Yes, young people are leaving her. It's disobedient. Yeah. Rebellion. I mean, young people, every time I go to Instagram, Facebook, I say, Lord, all these young people are leaving here. I mean, I don't know what's going on. You're right, Auntie. Yes, they leaving this world. And it's kind of sad, Alvin. They so disrespectful. They don't care. I feel sorry for a lot of them. When they try to come after me, I just shake my head. I say, I feel sorry for you. I mean, you would, and a lot of them be peach patches. You would rather go to hell for Peach McIntyre. The woman who don't talk nice about nobody, not even her elderly grandma. You rather go to hell for her? You got to be sick. You got to be sick and you got to be an atheist. You can't believe in God. Ain't no way you can believe in God. If you can come out here and tear down elderly women and try to tear them down, ain't no way in hell you believe in God. She always put her money in Wood and nothing don't go right. When he don't go right, she's crying. She's saying, I ain't helping Wood. I can't go nowhere. And I want to go in like, I want my man to go across the country with me. Hey, Danita, I want my man to go across the country with me. He better want to go across the street with you. Ooh, Wood look like their situation. Wood looks like, I'm so sick of this shit. I'm so sick of this shit, Auntie. Auntie, I'm sick of, I know you is, baby. Just hold on, a change coming. Ooh, yeah, you have to get a GED diploma to pursue a farmer's tech certification. Okay. Okay, so she graduated from high school. She got a high school diploma, and then she got her pharmacy tech. Okay. Hey, Bass, how you doing, sugar? Thank you for the blessing. Thank all of y'all for the blessings. I appreciate you. Ooh, Crystal, biologist. Yeah. That's the one who take the blood from you. Yeah, they make good money. They make good money. Them right there, they make more than the biologists. They make more than the pharmacy techs. Yes, honey, they make good money. And some of them don't know how to take blood though. But I ain't never had that problem because I got good veins. But a lot of them get a hold to those old people. They can't take the damn blood out. And they be talking about, oh. And then they be talking about, this the lady right here with the good veins. I love doing you. All of them love doing me. But honey, I'm telling you, but sometimes those old people go through hell. They can't find the veins. And then one have to come and do it. Hey, Janae, how you doing, honey? How you be? Ocean Wave Wood always look unhappy because he is. He's the type of person, he can't hide his true feelings. A lot of people like that. You can see the expression on their face. I was seeing in the comments, some ladies say she's paying for the classes. She did not show up. And they should know it wasn't going to be right. How she come out looking on social media. They knew that something was wrong with that 9 kids. When they invest their money in her, these people had warning. Because a lot of reactor channels was out here telling them that. They didn't believe it. Now some people, one girl asked for her money back. So she gave her money back. But one girl kept on trying to hold on. Because she said she don't know when she going to start it back up. She don't know, because she all over the place. She's so jealous of Wood baby mama. The first one, especially the first one, she's so jealous of the mistake daughter and the mistake grandson, she don't know what to do. But come out here and lose her mind. They don't do medications. That's not a pharmacy tech job. Oh, okay. You too, sis. Okay, good morning to Mary say. Peach oldest son keep his hair done and need to do his hair. Yeah, he keep his hair done. Yeah, I mean, he big on his hair and his clothes too. He over there, he got a little fashion show. You know, he been dressing. He been looking okay. I give him a compliment. I ain't gonna tell no lie, you know, because kids is kids. Kids need to be encouraged. You know, just because he got that my mammy. But I always told y'all, you know, McKay, he's a good child. He is a good child. Until he really announced what he gonna be, you know, I can't. You know, I just say actions speak louder than words, but I ain't, you know, whatever. Sometimes they don't even announce it. They just go ahead on and live their life and say effort. And that's the best way to be. That's the best way. And that's one thing, that's the only thing I like about the new generation. They don't give a up what you think about them. They gonna live their damn life. You ain't got to like it. Ain't nobody got to like it. And they ain't got to explain and say shit to you. Now, I do like the new generation like that now, because I like them when they like that, because they don't. They don't owe me an explanation. They don't owe nobody. Just live your life and be happy. That's all Miss Loretta can tell you. Yes, Lamine, both of them, unfortunately, they passing it on to the kids. Mm-hmm. You don't play with nobody about their job, and that's how they make their money and how they pay their bills. Be careful. And that's like I'm saying. You know, I come over here and I talk a lot of shit, but I call your job. But Miss Loretta don't call people jobs. You hear what I'm saying? But I be trying to warn these people with these good damn jobs. Because you know damn well if they call Social Security office on Miss Loretta, and I'm 65. Woo, that was a joke there. DBs will call your job. They will call your job. You hear me? I don't do it. But I don't see people lose good jobs. I don't see RNs lead this out. I don't see psychologists lead this out. Because they didn't want to lose their job. And they came out here and they told us, say, yeah, they called my job. They called my job. One man was a realtor. They call this job. People would call you jobs on this app. They don't care. You got some evil-ass people. Would do stuff like that. And that's what Miss Loretta just be trying to get a point across. I'm not the one who do shit like that, but it's some people on here, on this app, are just this evil and demonic. They do stuff like that. Millionaires don't show their money. Not at all. They damn sure don't, because they ain't trying to get nobody come up in their house. They ain't trying to get nobody come up in their house. They sure ain't. Honey, had she on point, everyone, yes, I was just looking at that powerful couple. Nah. Ooh, she's not a canopy for gorgeous, but she didn't want it. Peach doesn't know her kids. She don't, because she don't be around and hold a conversation with gorgeous. She don't know what gorgeous like. She said gorgeous want 9 kids. And when my daughter said that, I would have been somewhere trying to find her ballet. I would have went somewhere and tried to find her some kind of cheerleader. I would have put my daughter in some academically, because ain't nowhere in hell I would want my daughter to have 9 kids. Because there ain't nothing cute about having 9 kids. Too soon, too fast. Auntie Lo, who is going to take her classes? No one going to school except McKay. Yeah, those other kids, they ain't been going to school. You can tell they ain't been going to school. To London, good morning. How you doing? Honey Bell said, yeah, that's because McKay going, because he going to graduate in June. And Wood and her numbers are on speed dial to check on Dream. Dream in Alabama living her life. She ain't studying no damn Wood. Only person worried about is his baby mama. Him. I mean, and Wood knows something we don't know. That's why he don't want his grandson And his other baby mamas around you, his other children, the baby mamas from other children around you. He know a lot that we don't know. Preacher slow and she thinks she a celebrity. Ooh, she don't know the difference between a nurse and a pharmacist. Yeah, I think she the one thinking that Dream is a nurse. Child. That's why she talking about she don't violate the HIPAA law. And when y'all say she was a pharmacist, I say, oh hell, she ain't even a nurse. I was right again. I told y'all that girl hadn't violated no HIPAA law. So that's why she did that. Because I was wondering, why would she play with her nurse's license like that? Because she ain't got none. And I was trying to put that, I say, and she ain't broke no HIPAA law, but I was saying to myself, why would she play with her nurse's license like that? Girl ain't got no damn. She thought the girl had nurse's license, okay? She did. She just assumed. I guess Wood told her that. Because you know Wood don't know the difference. Every last person in Preach's house is delayed and on spectrum. She crippled her whole family thinking that she's so smart. Yeah, Dream moved her life. She did not go back to Wood. And she had other kids. She got nice looking children. I know that's right. And she said a man is not going to bring her down. A man should never bring you down. You should never be obsessed with a man like that. You really should. Tell you, I'm going to show you how you pay his child support, no permanent housing for your children. It is sick. It is so sick. She could have paid on some kind of property. She could invest in some type of business. I mean, even open up a clothing store for McKay. You can see how he into fashion. He would have loved open up a little store for him. That would have been a good little investment. Because what happened to all this shit she bought for these T-shirts? Y'all remember she bought over $5,000 worth of T-shirts for McKay to get his T-shirts business going. McKay ain't got that business going yet. Do y'all remember that? She bought over $5,000 because he wanted to print T-shirts. He wanted to start making his T-shirts. Why McKay ain't started his T-shirts? What happened? What happened? That was enough money to really get that business going. Those $25,000 and his T-shirts, man, could have been going. You know, because the Pete Patches, they damn sure was going to buy them. They would have did that for him. She said, very said she don't know how to do her money. She don't. She need an accountant. You know she do. She need an account. Somebody who can get all her money together and show her how to invest it, how to keep the money going, for the kids can enjoy the money. You know, don't let this little money get away from y'all. Yep, the devil has a falling. Keep on his tail on Nebraska. Too funny. Miss Allen say she on point. She ain't never lied. That's why Wood always frowned up. All happy. How you doing? She going to show that money again. Let's watch it. Type something. She on debating. She telling the girls, oh, y'all, the first checks come out February the 22nd. She sure waiting on that tax money. She going to show that money again. Yeah, she is. She is. It's kind of low now. But she'll be showing it again. She don't care. She want those show and tell me people. You know, you can tell her all you want to. But she ain't going to believe it till it actually happened. Crystal say, plug it. I believe that's why she took the kids off the internet. Everybody can see that something not right with them talking about it. Be careful out there, darling. Happy Monday, Boogie Woogies. How you doing? Good morning. Be safe out there. Wood just gonna let her spend that money. I look like it. Wood don't really care as long as he get his damn share. She absolutely right. Everything is not to show on social media. No, she done made all of them marked people anyway. You know, playing with money like that on this app. Hey, Queen Judah, Wood can't get a passport until he pay Dream. I got a picture of no passport because she sure ain't got no 7 up there. Let me see, can I find? I was intending to post them. Post these passport. I had been took a picture of them. I said, no, you ain't got enough. And you ain't got enough of them. What is it? passport. But she had them all lined. Here they go right here. Let me see how many there. How many she need? 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't see number 7. I don't see number 7. And she need what? She need, yeah, I don't see number 7. And she got 9 kids, 11, 10, 11. She need like 11 of them, don't she? Yeah, Wood ain't got them yet. He ain't got it yet. No, he ain't got it yet. She covered her. Let me see, can I find that? Y'all say she got something covering the gold, the guider. Let me see, can I find a picture of that? Let me see, honey. Oh, you talking about that scar? This one.
Current time is 7:58 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you all can see I am in my Zoom ready for Plan Your Month with Peach. We're planning February 2026. This is my pop-up class. I have over 100 students signed up, and once again, current time is 7:58 p.m.
Okay, yeah, with that thing around her neck. Yeah, I seen that this morning.
So Peach Fetch, I'm doing a Plan Your Month with Peach class tonight from 8 p.m. until 9:30 p.m. It's only $5.55. You're going to be planning
$5 class. No, she shooting bad. You talking about this right here around the neck?
I already did one last Sunday, and that one went well. I decided to do a pop-up.
She done went from what the classes was, $50 to $5.
And your child is 15 years old in the state of Florida, and they do not have their driver's permit. Shame on you, bitch. Shame on you, bitch.
Oh, that's
shame on you, bitch. Because drop.
Let me play my video. What I made. I react back to her on this one. Let me play mine. Let me show y'all what I had to tell her. I need to monetize it too. I forgot to monetize the video. Get paid for it.
Good morning. Happy Monday. We got a lot of stuff we're going to talk about this morning. But let me talk. Y'all know what I'm finna talk about. Y'all know, she always out there with this gang, poo thing. Gang, poo thing. This is Peach Pad. All day long. All day long. It's coming out and talking out the style of her neck. Now, she want to make some moves, and she always trying to put down somebody. Because she did them. And she don't did it. If I look 36-year-old ass who got a grown son, if she don't did it, everybody else should be able to do it. I don't did it, and I don't did it right, and I don't did it better. Let me tell y'all, this is what she had to say. This is what she had to say, and Miss Loretta got something to tell her. The way how I feel about stuff. She want to tell us how she feel about stuff. I'm finna tell her how I feel about stuff, too. That's what I say, feel about stuff. That's what I say. I say, tell her how I feel about stuff. A parent, and your child is 15 years old in the state of Florida, and they do not have their driver's permit. Shame on you, bitch. Shame on you, bitch. Shame on you, bitch. Because driving is freedom. So in the state of Florida, at age 15, children become legally able to get. Okay. She said what she had to say. Well, Miss Loretta want to say, if any parent got a daughter, and your only daughter, and she 5, 6, 7 years old, and she right here babysitting your children that you slung out of you, shame on you, bitch. don't do nothing with you. She don't hang with you. She don't hang with you when you go get your wigs on and stuff. She's just a little girl who got to stay home and help her father babysit. Now, you should be shaming yourself. Here in the state of Florida, kids must be 12 years old before they start getting children, not 6, not 5. But we all know boy to start when she was born about 4. Y'all can say anything you want to say, but I got to come back for it. Don't get nothing on you when you coming down the road. Y'all know when people coming with this foolishness.
She always say the darndest stuff. She say stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? She say the most darndest stupid stuff I ever seen in my life. Cause a 15-year-old don't have, a lot of 15-year-olds don't want to drive. A lot of 15-year-olds is scared to drive. I know 17-year-olds who ain't never drove nothing in their life. Never. You know, everybody just don't have it like that, girl. You know, we drove because we lived in the country. And my daddy taught all his kids how to drive. And then I always knew my kids was going to drive because I was raised up in a family that we get our license. I had my license when I was 15 years old. Me and my brother. All us did. All my mama children, we had license when we were 15. But the thing is, a lot of families did not because their parents didn't drive. Never drove. My girlfriend Shirley, excuse me, and I always told her I was going to teach her how to drive. I said, I'm going to teach you how to drive, but I never did get around to it. I said I was going to take her to Dade City, put on the bike road. She said, you will, Loretta? I will. She ain't never drove. She ain't never drove. She ain't never drove in her life. But all her children drive. But she ain't never drove, though. She ain't never drove. You got some people just don't drive, you know. Ain't nothing that a parent got to be ashamed of because your children don't drive. And I hope y'all don't feel that way because you don't have to. Because like I say, everybody don't want to drive. Some people just scared to get behind that steering wheel. You know, they don't been in an accident before. She covered that guy because he don't got bigger, Miss Allen. That's why. Tamara say, Wood is not going to get that passport. Just watch for 2026. Just keep watching and keep on living. God is waking us up. Amen. That's why I say the universe going to take care of her ass. Dorothy, good morning, Loretta. Looking good, Queen. Love your channel and your realness. Thank you, darling. Appreciate you for that. Some people, veins roll. How there's a power cut. They look like they don't take a bath. Ooh. Ooh, boy. Dorothy say he's a good kid. That's why he should run his hills. Run for the hills. He should. He is a good kid. He should. And I hope he go to college. I hope he meets somebody in his life. I want him to start dating. Because I know whoever gonna be that first one, that's the only way he gonna get away from his psycho mama. Cause that girl is psycho. She raising her kids like a colt. She is. She don't even want them to have no kind of social life, no kind of social activities at all. Taking your child to Disney World is not a social life. That's like a cult life. She won't even take them to church. She won't even take them to church, but she says she gonna be a pastor in how many years? How many years, Pastor Peach? She says she gonna be a pastor in how many years? Y'all see her with the congregation. Woo, y'all see her. That's Pastor Peach. Ooh, depends on how much water you drink. You right, don't look back. Yeah, look how Wood looking in the picture. The whole world looking crazy. Yes, it'd be hard to find the veins. Yeah, you have to drink water. Drink a lot of water. I don't call people jobs and get them fired. I don't do that. I never do that. I don't call jobs or CPS. I know I don't do it neither, honey. Oh, but I have said it. but everybody know I don't do that shit. Honestly, there's a lot of money to be made overtime, double time. I know CNA who makes $75. They sure do. That's what I'm saying. But no CNAs make a lot of doubles. They make sometimes just as much as the LPN. They do. Because my friend, she damn sure made that kind of money. She made that kind of money. You hear me? Because that girl used to work overtime so much. Oh, my God. Her checks used to be in the thousands, $5,000. I said, girl, you don't make $5,000. She said, yes, Loretta. Yes, Loretta. Uh-huh. CNAs, they can make some money. They damn sure can. Don't just because they CNA, they be making money. That's sure true. Honest, there are a lot of money to be made overtime. Yeah. CNA is good too. That's a great investment. Good morning, Auntie and Chatwood is immorally disturbed as well as being slow. Ooh. He is look so unhappy. Yeah, nephew look unhappy. But yeah, this I asked talking about Pastor Peach. Some evil people in this world will call your job for you can get fired. Hell yeah. Y'all seen what happened to TPN on this app? We all watched that. And she ain't the only one. Like I was saying, it's a couple of my friends. That's why they left. They left off this app. Miss Allen laughing, looking at shows that she want to run. Yeah. Thank you for picking up some little extra money. These people be so evil. How could you trust a man that you claim that he messed it with his sister? Exactly. And she said it more than one time on this app. She don't say it more than one time. But Kay seemed like a good kid even though he has shitty parents. Yeah. She said her daughter want 9 kids and she seen her mother. Is she saying that because she knows she got her daughter keeping those children? Those kids haven't been going to school, that little kid. The university gonna violate Peach Hippo law with her raggedy tail self. Where's Lumberjack at? She over there. She over there. I told you when I had I told y'all, let's say, when I had wrote on McKay check, tell him that I like his outfit, and and called him handsome. I told her she came over there and she liked in my post what I said. Yeah, she did. I said, oh, really? She around here. She around here. I guess somebody probably went and told her, say, Loretta over there messing with your grandson. Loretta went over there messing with your grandson. She messing with your grandson. So, I guess she had to go see what I had to say. That's not my first time complimenting McKay. I compliment him on a lot of stuff because I do follow him. People tell lies. I guess she putting it together. People like to tell lies and keep up confusion. They do. Peach is wrong for her counsel counsel speaking or not caring about Wood son passing. Wood brother passing. His brother passed and his daddy passed. Would he still want his daughter and mother, and that's why Peach acting like that and moved on. I think he do want to be a part of their life. I don't know, but I feel like he do want to be a part of his grandson's life and his daughter. I do. But she got him so trapped. So he got to be man enough to get up out that bullshit. And it's a reason. I don't know what the reason, but I know this can't last forever. He gonna have to take his big girl panties off. Because right now, he acting like a little wimp, a little pussy. He trying to be funny. But that's the way you acting, Wood. Nephew, you acting like a little wimp-ass pussy. A woman gonna stop you for spending time with your grandson? What if your grandson grow up to be a billionaire? And then your old ass be around him. He may have to put you in a nursing home to have you round-the-clock nurses. See, the main one that you shit on, they'll be the same children that you need one day. It always work like that. The main children that you come out here and shit on, these be the same children have to save your life. Will he still in his daughter's mother? And that's why Peach is acting like that. That lady moved on with her life. Exactly. Brenda said she would never have done that if she had a nurse's license and she wouldn't respond to her. Mm-hmm. So Keisha say, Auntie, this is why it's very important to admire people from a distance, because too much admiration can lead to assess. Mm-hmm. Assess. Yes, it can. You know what I'm saying? When people follow you and see what you're doing and stuff, yes, it can. I don't follow people there who I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I don't be obsessed with people. None of them have a clue how to run a real business. You know, because they ain't got damn, do they? They ain't got no damn business. Sharice McCray, it's too late. It's low. They are correct. I'm in Dream City. She only got her GED. She's a biologist pursuing her nurse's license, and I know exactly where she worked. Oh, okay, so she taking. Okay, so she's not a pharmacy tech. She's taking the blood out of people. Okay, so she's not a pharmacy tech. Oh, okay, and she pursuing her nurse's license. Okay. But Wool's sister, she have her nurse's license. She graduated last year. A year before last, first of all, she owned taxes, hospital bills. She can't own, no hospital bills. Trump put that shit back on people's credit rap. And you know she can't buy, it's nuts. She got to pay, and she got to pay them all. She owe hospital bills in the millions. The only way this girl gonna own a home, she gonna have to put it in Junior's name. She gonna have to put it in his name. Can't even put it in Wood, because Wood name is on no hospital bills. I bet you it is. I bet she ain't leave his name off. First of all, she can't own taxes, hospital bills. She can't own anything. Yeah, because Trump put them back out there. If I'm riding a Hootie and the next person is driving a Honda, I will still clap for you. I know that's right. I know that's right. Talking about parent ain't shit, cause the children 15 and they ain't got no license. Every child don't want to drive. You know what I'm saying? Every child don't want to drive. They might have, came up in a house. They didn't have to have no car. Especially if you live in the city. Like if you live in Tampa, you don't need a car. Tampa got buses run every 30 minutes to an hour. But it's so big, But reality, when my car used to break down, I used to hop my ass on the bus. Still took care of my business, riding that goddamn bus, okay? Dream says she's the head of the CNA, baby. And she making decent money, because Dream be working overtime and everything. Peace need to leave that girl alone. I think she did damn good for herself. Look at her kids. They look like they okay. He smiled more when he had that car wash. He did. He smelled. Because he felt independent. He felt like he was doing something in his life. But cleaning shitty diapers all day, that'll make any grown-ass man depressed. I ain't trying to be funny, but this is what he do. Him and Gorgeous. They clean shit diapers all day. And I don't even like think about her. Because I get pissed off every time I think about that baby. Because and that ain't my child. But she look like she got so much potential to do stuff like that. Like dancing and just having some little girlfriends. She just missing out. She really is. She just missing out. With all those boys. You know what I'm saying? So when she started dressing up like a boy, we know why. That's all I got to say. We know why. Because I'd be damned if I have my only daughter. I'm going to put her in ballet. I'm going to put her in tap dancing. I'm going to give her some piano lessons. And I'm an effing millionaire too. I'm going to do that for my oldest daughter, my only daughter I got in this world, and I named her Gorgeous. And I'm going to make sure she have all the opportunity when she get in high school. She may want to be a cheerleader. She been on learn. And most girls who make the cheerleader team, because they don't have some type of dancing, They don't have some type of tap dancing. If it ain't nothing but out there in the yard playing with your girlfriends. You know, your girlfriends teach you how to do this move. Your girlfriend teach you how to do that move. Her smile when he had that car wash. See, the only thing she got for her oldest son is his car and his camera for social media videos to get paid. McKay business would have been very successful. Y'all remember all those t-shirt stuff she bought? McKay wanted to open up his t-shirt business years ago when he was like 16. He's 18 now. That business would have went to the roof. What happened? What happened? And here it is. She turned the spare bedroom into a barbershop. And look how nephew had be looking. He won't even go in there and try to cut his own goddamn hair. Bought a barber chair. All this unnecessary. She weird. What the hell y'all need with a barber shop? He ain't cutting the little fella's hair. You hiring people to come in from the outside to do your children's hair. Come on now, let's be truthful about this. That would have made a beautiful library, and then you wouldn't have got kicked out to the one you got kicked out in. Woo! For more. Ocean passports have to be renewed so many years. Yes, they do. She never finished what she started. I remember when she got no passport up there in Daly City. She went up there to get them. The money is low, and that's why she's not showing it, because she does not going to be showing it back when she get her taxes. Yeah. She waiting on their tax money. Some classes she sold last year for $1,000, 101. Think a couple people bought them. Miss Allen says she is the love of her. Once my daughter used to work in the laundry room at the facility. Okay. One of my daughters used to work in the laundry room at that facility. Oh, where she work at now? She acting foolish because she paid off them baby mama child support. Okay. Peach don't care. Give McKay. What was he focused on? Peach don't care. Gave McKay what his and focused on the rest of the babies. Mm-hmm. She depend on McKay too to help take care of the baby. She needs 4 more, Wood, No, and the twin. Yep. There ain't enough of them. That's when she had 7 kids, Miss Loretta. I say something missing. Those the ones she went up there in Daly City and got. I remember seeing up there in Daly City to the courthouse. Kids look at that time. I say, oh, you up there seeing your brother? Sure, when the guard cursed, you don't want to never finish. And say, that's the reason why Peach is mad. Love you, sister. Love you too, Arthur. She gave the other baby mama 12, and the child support, it was Dream. And I would have told her, you can keep that. We don't need it, and we good. Oh, she went back, and I think she paid the other $6,000 or $7,000 that she owed. Yeah, she paid Dreams on out too. She paid both of them out. She paid one for, if I ain't mistaken, she paid one out for $25,000. Then she had to find out that she had to pay off Dreams on too, because she was thinking that she could just pay off the $25K and then have to pay off Dreams on. Yeah, so she had to pay hers off. The missing 4-pack, yeah, that's who missing. Pitiful monster lies about people joining her class, intelligent people stoop to her level. Exactly. When the father of God, she's lucky lady, cause I will wear her tail out. She got the passport for the kids when she didn't have the twins. The twins weren't born. Yeah, she was wearing a scar, Miss Loretta. I seen that scar. And that thing don't got cold. Ooh, he ain't got his passport yet. And he ain't going to get it. Just watch. I believe he probably ain't. Because you know that stuff don't change on it. Miss Allen says shame on Peach for having all them children, not giving them a darn about her health. She don't. She don't care. She don't even care about their health. She ain't got no health insurance on those children. She ain't took none of those children to the doctor. She ain't took none of them to the dentist. She ain't took none of them to the eye doctor. She just got children. The millionaire just got children. None of them got no academically things that they could do after school. Most young millions be into football. You know, parents say when your kids be that little, they keep you busy. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Because you have to take this one somewhere. I know my two did. That's why I'm glad I ain't have number two. Because they kept my ass busy. Because I had my son in karate when he was little. All kind of stuff. They kept me busy. Chorus. My daughter was singing in the choir. Everybody child to have to their permit at 15 if they want to, if they don't want to. Peaches heavy and delusion. Exactly, because I guarantee you, McKay probably going to be the only child of hers that drive. Because that's the way it looked like it to Miss Loretta. I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't trying to be funny. But I believe that's going to be the only child going to drive. Unless she get these children some type of help. I mean, I don't see the rest of them going to drive anything. I mean, that's what I see. And I could be wrong. But I don't think nobody going to ever drive but him. And they don't have to drive if they don't want to. You always coming out here trying to tear people down. See, this what I don't care about her. She always put her foot in her mouth. If people 15 years old and they don't want to drive, they don't care if their daddy and mama got 10 cars out there. Every child don't want to drive. If a child is not ready to drive, don't force that on that child. Don't force it on them. Because I know a lot of kids are grown. They don't drive because they scared. They scared. A lot of people don't drive because they scared. See, mine said we ain't have no choice. We got tired of walking. Ooh, you got millionaire children. They get chauffeured around every day. Millionaires don't drive their damn self. How many millionaires you don't drive? Not too many of them. They always got a car. They own a car. Like Cardi B. Cardi B don't drive. Cardi B do not drive. Cardi B tell you she don't know how to drive. But Cardi B own car. She got a car. That anytime she need her car, the chauffeur coming to take her where she want to go. But Cardi B don't drive. She doggone show them. A lot of rich people don't drive. Well, he can still get a passport if he a felony. He cannot get on that child support. So many millionaires don't drive. You look miserable talking about a Zoom class and looking country on the bed. Ooh, baby, I'm telling you, she is embarrassing her neck. Let her lying and misleading people. She going to have to recover her whole head. It's a price you will have to pay stealing and lying to people. Exactly. Florida say, correction to Mary, she got a passport in 2022 and everybody at that time had a passport except Wood because he couldn't get now because he owed the child support. And she was mad as hell leaving that car. Peach need to worry about damn her bamboozle. Her bambinos. Shame on you for taking McKay, Future, holding Choicey up, making gorgeous, watch your babies. Help those babies set up right. Teach Wood to read. Exactly. This is so true, Auntie. Yeah, you know, she come for the damnest thing with people. And she act like she's desperate for money, talking about a Zoom class. She here $5 to the classes, so you know $5. She desperate. That's a hardship license at the age in Texas. If your child ain't 15. If they ain't got no license, Elfman, Honey Bell say Lumberjack ain't worth 2 pennies for not correcting her, but she slapped her mother devil's word. Well, that's what she raised. She say she powerful. Don't say stuff stupid. So she say she powerful because she came for me Friday about her daughter. Woo, came for me Friday, honey. I mean, yeah. And I came right back out there. I ain't studying that. I ain't studying lumberjack. Wood did not get his passport. He did not pay the child support off the way it's on. Hold their dream vacation in South Florida. Car insurance for his age is expensive. Yes, it is. Miss Allen say, what the heck handicap? Have a hardship license for the son to be have driving at 15. No, 15, you here in the state of Florida, you can take a written test and you will get your restricts. Yeah, you take a written test, you get your restricts, you know. And then when you turn 16, you get your operators. That's not being a bad parent if your child. Yeah, she's talking about y'all, shame on y'all bees because your children ain't got no license at 15. But like I was saying, every child don't want to drive at 15. Everybody just not meant to drive. Driving is not the law, it's the privilege. So if a person don't want to drive, they don't have to. That's not being a bad parent. Not at all. That's what I'm saying. She say ignorant stuff. And I have to come out here and straighten it up. If your child 15 and they don't have a license, shame on you bitches. That's what she said. You don't know the situation. You can't judge. You can't never judge a person's household. You can't never judge. You know, some people don't been in car accidents so bad to will scar them for life not to drive no more. Because I know this lady. After she was in that bad car accident, her nerves had got so bad to when she tried to get in her car and drive it, she couldn't drive it no more. Until this day, she's 70-some years old, and she still don't drive. And this happened to her when she was like maybe about her early 30s. She could never drive no more. She used to try to go to the, and she had a nice car. She had tried to go to the car and drive, and she just couldn't drive it. She couldn't drive it. She never could drive no more. The 15 don't have their driver license. They don't have the situation. Yeah, you can't judge nobody. Miss Allen says insurance is high. Yes, it is. He still owe child support, no passport if he still owe back support. Miss Allen say, I sure know it. Our child have been showing out at the church these days. Keep your eyes and ears open. She's a little girl and she have a little mindset. Kelly said, I don't believe McKay is going anyway because Peaches not going to let him out of her sight. He needs to run for the hill because McKay gone. Those children are, because they think McKay their daddy. They know Wood there, but they think McKay their daddy. They very dependent on McKay. And you know, it's a shame that McKay been babysitting all his life. All his life. I don't believe McKay is going, let him say to run for the hill. I hope he do get out. I hope he goes somewhere. God knows. She said yes, 5 years, Miss Loretta. Peaches talking about her own life. She already said Wood taught her how to drive because Lumberjack wouldn't. I used to go to church and I just pray at home. You can pray anywhere, baby. These pastors are fuller and some of them, they sure live. They don't want nothing but your money. She say stupid stuff and she think that she right. She think that she knows what she's talking about. That was so ignorant for her to say something like that. Very ignorant. And look at your daughter. What mother would have a young girl home with all those boys and don't put her girl in no kind of activities? What mother would do that? Literally making her daughter turn into a babysitter. She need to get out of that house with all those boys. She need to do some girl stuff. She ain't got not one little girlfriend. Nobody that she can depend on. Don't even have a fucking grandma at this point. Because you don't took her away from both of her grandmamas. I mean, it almost like you raising your daughter to have be a coat. No surrounding, no other females, and she round how many boys? All those brothers? 8 brothers? And 9 with the daddy? That's sad. That's sad for any girl. Maybe she maybe she want them to act, maybe she want Gorgeous to act like her brothers. I don't know. Now standing at the podium was freezing cold or super hot in the church. They may, some of these driver classes you have to pay for. Some parents don't have the money for driver classes at 15. The school will teach them these days, yeah. But like I said, but you know what really teach them how to drive when they play those games? Most of the kids who got a video game, they already know how to drive. And that's no lie. That's one thing I say that's good about the games. Because most of them who play video games, they already know how to drive. They sure do. They get right on in that car. Because that's the way my grandson did. He said, I could drive, Mom. I said, you don't know how to drive. He said, yes, I can. Yes, I can. That boy got in the Durango. He was like 14, 13. He backed that Durango up. He wobbled a little bit, then he straightened it on up, and he drove. He drove all the way down to the end, and he turned around. I say, well, I'll be damned. He say, I told you I know how to drive. And he say, plus I've been watching you all my life. I say, you damn sure know how to drive. You fool the hell out of me. Yeah, but like I said, those video games that they play, most of them know how to drive. How you think they get out there and steal people's cars? Ooh, because they say, if you play that video, what it called, auto theft, they say auto theft teach you how to drive. They teach you how to drive a real car. And most of the kids who have played auto theft, that game, they know how to drive automatic. That's how they can get out there and you be wondering, how these little 10 and 11-year-old children get out here and steal cars? Because of that game right there. Already taught them how to drive, how to put the car in reverse, how to turn it around and everything. Especially push button, because auto theft is push button. And that's how cars are made these days. Cars are made with the push button. You know, everything even if you put it in reverse now, you have to push the button. You know what I'm saying? I say, dog, that's how they know how to drive, y'all. That's how they be stealing those cars at their young age. That auto theft. Everyone hold on. She going to be a pastor. Yeah, that's her. Ooh, I Pastor Peach. When God finished with her, she going God knows to play with. Better keep on playing with God. Oh, Peach is just like her mom. They just like jealous of other people doing good all the time. All the time. They get jealous. They get jealous when people do stuff for you. They worry about it. They can't help that jealous spirit. That's something they got to work on. But they ain't got time that, she on point. When God really go through with her, she gonna be some under a rock peeping everybody. They don't have these free driving ed classes else at school no more. You have to pay for your girl. No, you don't. Well, I tell you what, you better give them that game Grand Auto. Because most young people tell you that's how they learn how to drive. Playing that game auto theft. They say Grand Auto Theft taught them how to drive. Say it literally teaches you how to drive a car. I'll tell you, Wood want a relationship with his children and grand. I believe he do. But he's just being a little pussy. I believe Wood want a relationship with his daughter and his grandson. I do. I do. Deep down in his heart. Because like I say, his daddy loved the kids. His daddy loved my niece. And Miss Sophia did too. And that's why I'm saying I would never disrespect Miss Sophia. Because what Miss Sophia done did for my niece, and my niece loved Miss Sophia. She loved her mama too. She loved both of them. She got two mamas. She do, but she loved my sister-in-law and she loved Miss Sophia. Miss Sophia is mama. Yeah, Miss Sophia is mama. I ain't never heard her ever call her Miss Sophia. She always called her mama. LOL, Tashika, you're right. You have to be crazy. And Wood always been crazy about his sister, too. And that's why Peach jealous of her, because Wood love her. Shoot. I mean, he been with her ever since she been a week old. Maybe a week old, because I know I took her there. You have to be crazy. You think people would ever like you. Winch, and you have to kick them down. Big girl, how you doing? I don't call jobs on people. I don't call CPS. I don't do that. Good morning, Miss Low and Chat. How you doing, darling? Nursing license. Congratulations. Rama K, big girl. You're right. I didn't learn how to drive till I was 25. And ain't nothing wrong with that. A lot of people go, I know it's this, they weren't Spanish. They say they weren't Spanish, but they were from another country. And his wife, when they moved around here, his wife did not know how to drive. She used to have to walk everywhere. And then I seen her come home one day and say student driving. She went to a class and learned how to drive. And when they moved out of here, she was driving. She had went and bought her a little car and everything. Tamara say, if he messed with his sister, I would be scared of him around my daughter. I don't care if that's her daddy. Like I said, she said that out of her mouth. And one thing, she don't heard what her mama say. When your mama come out here and tell you stories like that, she telling you, protect your babies. She telling all young women to protect your daughters. Because when women do come out there and share stuff like that, don't quite this what she told it. Because that was devastating for anybody to tell something like that, and she ain't paying it no attention. Because she don't like her mama. Hey, Handle the Truth, how you doing? Peace sound like stupid saying that about a kid not driving it. That brain just don't function. I keep telling y'all. I say, this is what I had to wake up to Monday morning, really, girl. Now you snapping at people because their children don't drive. And I guarantee McKay about the only child of yours don't drive. It just looked like that to me. I'm the only female in my house, and I wish I had a daughter. Oh. Well, my daughter is the only daughter all her brothers got. Her daddy got other boys, but mine's the only girl. That's all. It's on social media. People like to tell lies and keep messing on social media. We have watched you call the trolley here, and you can catch and ride. You can go anywhere you need to. If you don't have a car, exactly. Good morning, Auntie Loretta. How you doing, Bunches? Shame on Peach for not appreciating Gorgeous. Worried about the first baby mama. And it's so much stuff she worried about the first baby mama. She ain't even studying her daughter. Her daughter over there with all those boys. Every day, because she don't be there. She don't be there. That girl make excuses every day why she got to hit the street. Rain, shine, cold weather, she gonna hit those goddamn streets. You hear me? She ain't gonna stay home. She gonna hit those streets. And that's why Daddy hauled ass on Friday. PM is sad. Example of a mom. She is far being a mother. It's sad. PM is crooked to her own children. Wood and his oldest daughter look just alike. Man, How you get kicked out the library? Woo, they balled her ass from that damn library. She thought she was winning, didn't she? While she was winning, those people went and got their damn attorneys together and told her that she had broke the law. When she filmed those people, she broke the law. She did. Honey, big old sweetheart, yeah, she worried about the wrong thing. She be worried about stupid stuff. She need to be worried about her daughter. And start having her watch all those damn children. Tamara said, the kids you did wrong, they're going to be the kids that you're going to need when it's time for you to leave this world. And that's why you should got to be good by your kids when you live. Exactly. Those same kids like his grandson, that same little boy might have to wipe your ass. You never know. That's why you don't mistreat people. You don't mistreat grandbabies. You don't know what a person have to do for you. And you don't know how God may turn their life, how their life may end up. But he don't care because he got Peach right now. Hey, Catherine77, good morning, Lo. How you doing, darling? And the gang this morning. I guess she think these classes is business. Hey, Core Commenter, how you doing, sugar? Peach is the pastor. She gonna lead them straight to hell. Cause she ain't gonna want nothing but their money. Woo! She ain't gonna want nothing but their damn money. But I got that off of TikTok. They already got over there because she keep hollering about she gonna be a pastor. Boy, these people don't play. Peter's pastor going to lead them straight to hell. Ooh, with gasoline draws on. Tokyo and China don't allow them children. They don't allow you because she go over there and those children be standing up in the seat messing up their stuff. You ain't seen when, what's her name? Rod's daughter. What the attorney's name? And her daughter went to Disney World. You don't remember? Rod's daughter, the attorney. And remember her, they had their feet on the thing? Over there in London. Yeah, they had their feet on the thing. And the people came and told them they had to put their feet down. They don't play in no damn countries. So let her take her ass over there. Woo! Let her, my neighbor. Let her take her ass over there. Because when they get through standing up on those people, scratching up, she probably end up in damn jail. She only paid the $34,000. So the oldest son, mama, and she paid Dream $12,000. Oh, okay. Dream is her worst nightmare. She sure lives. You can tell she jealous. You can tell she jealous of Dream. Ooh, Dream. Because Dream said he had some of that Alabama. Ooh, Dream made her mad when she said that. He just wanted that good old Alabama. That's what he wanted, Dream. He just wanted that good old Alabama. You know, Dream said that to make her mad, too. Ooh, Dream let her know she had a good time. Ooh. And you know, I said now she just doing that to make that girl mad because Peach been mad ever since. She been mad ever since when Dream told her how good she enjoyed herself. Woo, she just talking about mistake. Ain't nothing a mistake, baby. Ain't nothing is a mistake. Dream is the worst nightmare for him. No health insurance, no nothing. Peace like being pregnant, but not raising children. Exactly, Miss Allen. She like having babies, but she don't like the responsibility of taking care of them and raising them. Hey, Brenda, she said the insurance costs over $2,000 a month, but she pays $69 cash for a car. Yeah, for him a car, for that truck. She paid cash for it. Why she couldn't pay cash for her family van, a family SUV, a Tahoe, or something like that, or G-Wagon, for her and no kids? She still ain't got no transportation to ride her and all those kids in. Get out of there, McKay. I hope he run. I hope he run to the hills, baby. Go. Auntie, I love being on the go with my children when they were young. I did too. Me and my children used to have so much fun. They used to get tired of going. And they used to get tired of eating fast food. That's two things they got on. They tell me, why don't you cook sometime? She haven't paid Dream off yet. Yeah, I had fun raising my kids, and I'm glad I ain't have number two. It seemed like they got grown overnight. Reva says she posts on Instagram that she paid $6K, yeah. And I think that's what Dream says she paid $6K. How they perish her. Look on the photo, and they don't even want to be there. My son Uber everywhere. Yeah, you know Miss Loretta used to Uber too. Especially when I was 64. That's where all my extra money came. I mean, Ubering, yeah. Shoot, I don't Uber. You know, sometimes you have to do what you have to do to keep those damn lights on. Ain't nothing wrong with Uber. Warren Buffett's a billionaire and he drives everywhere. A lot of people. Best life bag lady. Right black car is luxury. Best life bag lady. Right. Black cars is the luxury Uber in Atlanta. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that, Auntie. Not a doggone thing. I didn't learn how to drive till I was 25. A lot of people don't learn how to drive till they get grown. My neighbor gave, a lot of people don't. Because that's the time they build up their courage. My mama said she didn't learn how to drive. She taught herself. Because my daddy used to drink so much. And she first met my daddy. She didn't know how to drive. And so daddy used to get drunk and they get stuck and she couldn't drive. She couldn't drive. My mama said she pushed them over one day. She said, I'm going to drive this car. I'm going to drive this car. And she drove a stick. A stick is still hard for me to drive. Still, I don't want no but automatic. And that was the first car my mama learned how to drive. She said she drove us home. And there's nothing wrong with that, Auntie. I didn't learn how to drive till I was 25. She didn't learn how to drive when she was 15. So I guess her house was effed up because she didn't know how to. I mean, Wood taught you how to drive, and you was damn near grown. My neighbor gave his granddaughter an Acura, and she went to college, and that girl never drove it. See, some people just don't want to drive. That's what I was saying. She still need to pay off Dream Child support. It's still behind, and she haven't paid it yet. Wow. The only way Dream will get some of that money, we'll have to say split it. Good morning, Clara. How you doing? You got a permit here. Yeah, you get a permit when you get 16. I mean, you can get your restricts, and you can get a permit too. Either one to learn how to drive. But ain't no big deal, you know. Take your time. If you ain't ready, you ain't got to get behind that steering wheel. Because where I live at, I live off of US 19. I live off the most dangerous road in the world. And when you live off of US 19, your insurance going to be high as hell. Because US 19, they have accidents out there every single day. Sometimes 3, 4 a day. I only learned how to drive because my sister would not take us somewhere and my mama would not make us. So I learned to drive until I was 25. Excuse me. Well, honey, I lived in the country. And my mama said, if y'all tired of walking, learn how to drive. And I sure got tired of walking. You couldn't do nothing but have a car because the stores were so far out. I mean, the stores was out. Now, if I had been living in Tampa, raised up in Tampa, I probably wouldn't have never learned how to drive. Because I was saying Tampa is a city that you don't have to have a car. Because people literally would get on the bus, but days like this, standing at that damn bus stop, your ass gonna freeze. You better make sure you dress warm. A passport for a child under 16 every 5 years. Adults have to renew theirs every 10 years. Okay. Yeah, I got to get my passport because I'm planning on going to Guyana. Yeah, my son-in-law told me, said, Mama, get your passport. Get your passport. Because I want to go to Guyana. I got a friend over there. You know, they deport her back to Guyana. So I do want to go. So I'm definitely going to go get my passport, too. You know, because when the cruises and stuff, you ain't got to have your passport. You just take your birth certificate on now. Peach got a potty mouth talking about being a pastor when she going to start pricing. She needs to start pricing right away. Good morning. Price is what you preach. Out here doing the devil's work. Always trying to criticize somebody's household. Always. What do she be thinking about? That boy probably be the only one of your children have license. I bet he will. Simple Bar said, you so right. My mother was in a bad car accident. And she lived in the South back in the 50s, and her husband passed away. She never learned how to drive because she was too afraid. Exactly. A lot of people have driven and they've been in bad accidents and don't want to drive no more. Because that accident shook them up and they seen so much. I have seen people in bad accidents till their body was there and then they had a foot over there. This ain't no lie. Screaming and hollering. And me and my friend got out. We was trying to help them. And this man went in a state of shock because his foot was over there. And he looked screaming and hollering and he just fell out. I don't see some bad auto accidents. I don't see accidents where people haven't seen them. Some people wouldn't never want to drive no more. Never. My dad almost killed someone while he was young. And he never tried again. And he was 90 and he died. Some people just don't drive. Some people just don't want nothing to do with it. You hear me? Nothing. Especially New Yorkers. A lot of people who live in New York, they don't drive. They rather get on the train. They rather get on the bus because they say with New York, traffic be bumpity. Like Tampa. And US 19. I know what they're going through. Clara said, Reba morning ladies, I don't see you guys' name, but I sent a morning shout out. No one needs to around Lumberjack. Beautiful Bree, how you doing? Peach doesn't know how to be a woman. She can't teach Gorgeous how to be a young lady, and I wish you would let her be around her sister. I wish that too. Because most women, we would have put our differences aside. When it comes to those children, you have to put your difference aside. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to get grown and see each other. I don't care if you don't like it. You make it stop it while they little. But when they get grown, you ain't going to be able to stop it. So you might as well let it happen anyway. She didn't see her sisters until she was back grown. I ain't trying to be funny. That could be where she get it from. She did not meet her sisters until they was back grown women. They was like grown. She was like 17 when she met her sister. I know. That's a shame. I know it's a shame. And she had to meet them on her own. Her mama didn't introduce them because, you know, her and her mama in Sumatra, her mama felt some type of way about Sumatra because, you know, people still making babies with Sumatra. And Peach didn't meet her sisters till she was like 17 years old. Yep. That's when she went over there and started staying with them. After she had McKay and Choices, she stayed with Sumatra. Hey, blessed babies, how you doing? 64. Okay. Miss Allen said, Gorgeous gonna test the lady palm. Just like being raised around all those boys, she probably ain't gonna be able to do nothing but act like them. You know what I'm saying? Want to dress like them. Because she have not took her daughter around those other little girls. She even took her out of school too. Just to make her a babysitter. Don't want those children to have no kind of friends. That's cult-like. That is so cult-like, I don't care what nobody say. Especially for a little girl. It's sad, but it's true. That's some cult-like-ish right there. Rich Rising, Auntie Low and Chair, how you doing, darling? Big girl say, I never stopped my son from being around my sister, even when I was mad at her. People don't do that. People don't try to keep their children away from the family members. Come on now, because they're going to go to them anyway. The main family members you don't want those children to socialize with, honey, they going to make their way there. And they did. They always do. I mean, you might as well allow it to happen anyway. They be driving crazy, but they do learn how to drive from computer games. Yes, they do. The average child know how to drive because they play that game. They play auto theft. They know how to drive. My oldest learned how to drive at 6, and he got a go-kart here. I used to take the car all the time before 16. My baby brother was driving when he was 7 years old. He sure was. They used to say, look at that little boy. He looked like a little midget in the car. He used to have to go around there and get the car. Daddy don't got drunk. During that time, we didn't know how to drive, and he did, because Daddy had taught him. He backed that car up and drive it on home. That's how I learned to drive, stealing cars. You learn how to drive by stealing cars. Yeah, all those stuff. That game, every child know how to drive. And a lot of those kids, when they get out there and steal those cars, that's their first time driving. And the people used to ask and say, well, how did you learn how to drive? And they say, auto theft. I ain't lying. Auto theft teach everybody how to drive. You want to know how to drive, even if you go play the game auto theft, you will learn how to drive. Yes, you were so right about the kids stealing the cars. Yes. And they be wondering how they stole the car. How they stole the car. And the little children that came out and say, auto theft taught us how to drive. A few more years, Gorgeous will be a teenager. Looking out for, she probably will tell everything. She will. My mama knew when I stole the car because I never put the seat and the mirrors back. Exactly. Yep, gotta pay now. I got my actual license at 16. My mama had to pay back in the late 80s. Child, let me tell you something. When I got my restrict, I had my restricts till I was 27 years old. Woo, I bought cars and everything. I think I got my operators when I was about 25 or 26 because I drove on my restricts for many years. For many years, the police used to pull me. He ain't used to say to me, you ain't got nobody in the car with you. I say, that I'm older than 18. And he said, oh, yeah, that's right. Because that's the way they used to have it. They used to say, that's why we was able to drive without restricts for a long time. Because the thing used to say on the driver's license, if you under 18, have somebody in the car with you older than 18. They didn't say now because you over 18, because you got restrictions, you had to have somebody in the car with you. And that police said, well, you sure ain't lying. This is what it say. I said, I'm over 18. I ain't got to have nobody in the car with me. I drove with my restricts for a long time. Sure did, because we had to parallel park. The parking they do now is simple. Well, I had to back that big car up and parallel park up in there. I ain't seen that girl getting her hair done yet, Gorgeous. She ain't gonna show y'all Gorgeous, honey, because she ain't looking gorgeous, probably. Wood daughter seemed to have a beautiful soul and spirit. She looked like Wood and Miss Sophia. Big girl say McIntyre is going to tell all the Peach business and walk away from her. That's the one show ain't gonna hang around. Talking behind. Children are curious. Yes, they are. Auntie, what was the past and Sumatra about? What was the past that Peach and Sumatra about? What you mean? No, I say Sumatra Peach used to stay with Sumatra. But when she met her sisters, they was almost grown. Her sisters was grown. When Peach, Peach was older than them. They was almost grown when they first met each other. And they used to get along. They used to be close, all of them. They used to be close. And then, Peach was almost grown when she met her sisters. She didn't meet them when they was little. Because, her mama didn't like Sumatra. All this allegedly. I know Pete didn't bring Peach around Sumatra till she was back grown. and they had met all the other brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Cause Pete the Meat took all his kids around Sumatra. That's why Sumatra children just about know all their sisters and brothers. They do. Because Pete brought them around them. Even Pierre. All of them was around Sumatra. All of them stayed with Sumatra. Pierre stayed with Sumatra too. And they was close. They was real close. They loved each other. And then when her sister got her business, she even hired Peach to be her manager. And that's how Peach ended up still in the company. And Peach is a nag. I mean, she gonna get it for the old and the new. I'm telling you. Everybody who have tried to help this girl, she have did some evil stuff to them. You cannot help her. You cannot help that woman, okay? Can't help her. Me too, I'm only in the female, no daughter. You ain't never lied. You know people don't help her. Even the millionaires couldn't even help her. The lady on the picture behind you, looking like what scam you got today, because once you had told me about that didn't work. Yeah, she got jealous. And her mama kept telling her, say, run your own business. But during that time, her sister was out there. Peach had taught them how to gamble. How you know? That's how they know how to gamble. Because Peach taught them how to gamble. And you know where Peach get gambling from? Peach get it from her mama. Her mama still like to gamble to this day. Her and her husband, that's their business. But Peach the one taught her sister how to gamble at the casino. Yes. And then Peach was running her company. She was out there to the casino, and Peach was stealing her. And she talked to her any kind of way. Honey, I was living over here then. You know, they came over here a couple times. Like what the scam, because the work today didn't not work. They definitely don't play in Japan. I bet she gonna make them mine over there. Cause her ass gonna be in her behind gonna be in somebody's jail. She paid $12, not $12,000. What? Reese say the way here on top shut off was hilarious. She said, let me tell you why. You are so stupid. And then it cut right off. Wow. Her TikTok had cut off? Pixie Peach. Wood cheesing. My 8-year-old daughter went to Disney and Paris, and her friend, they behave like little ladies. Yeah. My brother lives in Paris, and went to Disneyland in Paris, and also we went to the one in Japan. Wow. Yeah, I heard about them over there. I know the one here in Florida, I can't stand it. Because it still got the same raggedy boat. Everything's still the same. And I went there when I was 62. Wood made his represented over his child support case. And that's what, she made, And that's why she could go to court for him and stuff. I seen her going to court for him. She around there, hello, from New York City. Okay, how you doing? I know they had a blessing. I know they did too, honey. I heard the one over there in London stuff is better. Peach needs to buy a Splendor bus, allow them children. She ain't starting no children. Long as Wood got something ride in, she good, honey. I learned how to drive at 16. That's nothing to be embarrassed about. My first car was a stick, okay? I learned how to drive a stick shift first. If he's behind, he's not going to get a passport, period. And she's still working on that. I am getting mine this year. Yeah, because I want to go to Guyana. Yeah, I be seeing it on TV. And then, like I said, I got a best friend. They ain't going to let her come back to the United States. They ain't letting her. And I know she ain't going to come back while Trump in the chair. So definitely, her daughters, they go over there all the time to see her. Yeah, I'm going to get mine too, the Lord's will. I have friends from New York who doesn't drive. Most people in New York, they don't have to drive. They really don't. It's it's a lot. Chicago. Ooh, the traffic is crazy out here in Florida, still down here. Yes, the traffic don't got worse than here in Florida because people moving here every day. People moving here every day. And these people, you know, those foreigners from up north, they drive crazy. They drive crazy, and everybody can't drive. Everybody can't drive. That's why you got to drive for yourself and everybody else. They don't have to drive. A person do not have to drive if they don't want to. You know, that's just her brain. That's you know, she figured ain't nobody got nothing but her. She figured that she got all this money. She's the baddest bitch. You know what I'm saying? In her mind, the lady with the 9 kids, she the baddest bitch. You bitches children don't know how to drive. Child, both of my children know how to drive. Both of them had cars when they was in high school. They was driving themselves to high school when they was in high school. You see what I'm saying? They had their nice car. Where your son nice car at? And I believe, like I say, I believe he probably going to be your only child that drive. That's just my opinion, only. If you cruise with a birth certificate, depends on the port. Some countries won't allow you to ship. Well, I went on a cruise with my birth certificate. I ain't go nowhere but Mexico, the Cayman Island, and somewhere else for 7 days. I went to 2 countries in 7 days, and I took my birth certificate. If I didn't have my birth certificate, I wouldn't have been able to get on that boat. And that's what they kept telling me. Loretta, make sure you have that birth certificate. If you don't, and people didn't have their birth certificate, and they didn't let them get on that boat neither. They did not let them get on the boat because they talking about, well, we thought we could just show our ID. They say, no, no, no. You guys still have a birth certificate. We can't let you on the ship. If you didn't have that birth certificate, you ain't getting on that boat. They not letting you on that boat if you don't have that birth certificate. Queen Judah said, I live in a city most of them don't drive because people transport is better. Plus parking is expensive. Very. Do you stay in Philly, Judah? Mm-hmm. The father that died was not a great man. Not to have all those kids by different women. This is not corrected. I could have not stayed with him. And they talked about Peach. Yeah, her daddy was a Rolling Stone. You know, Pete the Meat was a Rolling Stone. And Samantha had 3 children from him. And then I got another friend. She got 1 baby from him. We got 2 friends got children from Pete the Meat. I know, y'all. I know. But he went way up there today. He said he made a baby. I know, y'all. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. But when they didn't call him Pete the Meat for nothing, I didn't call him that for nothing. Not a good man. My mother would have never stayed. I mean, he was obsessed with her. He was obsessed with her. She couldn't get rid of him. She couldn't get rid of him. And I got tired of cussing him out. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I got tired of cussing Pete the Meat out. I really did. And he got tired of me cussing him out. Lord, the traffic, Dallas have become horrible. Them folks when Kelly done took over. Yeah, a lot of people is moving to Texas because the houses and stuff are cheaper to buy. I know that's where the Hendricks, they left Florida and moved to Texas. Got a beautiful home out there. Kelly by Grandpa loved there after leaving Louisiana, so please don't beat me up, Kelly. Hey, Shiver. I have stayed either. However, we can't help who we love. That's true. Look at her mom. She's still out here worshiping him like he was the best thing sliced and bread, yeah? But see, Samantha didn't start having children. She did. She loved him. And then he loved her. You know, he wasn't going to let her go. She tried to move on. She honestly tried to move on. But like I say, he always had an excuse to come to her house because she had 3 of them from him. And, you know, Marcia had company. He come over there. He said, I'm here to see my children. And Pete went to see his children anytime he wanted to. I don't see him go there 2 and 3 in the morning, seeing his children. I used to see Punk, he used to drop him off. I think Punk just got tired. Woo, because she seen that he wasn't going to never leave Marcia alone. She seen that. And guess she said, I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. He ain't going to never leave that girl alone. And they wasn't going to leave each other alone. Because like I say, you know, that didn't bother Marcia, you know. And the children, they were very attached to him because they seen him all the time. All the time. No matter who Marcia tried to date, those children ain't never tried to like no other man because their daddy was around. It is what it is. He ran all the damn men's away. And Pete used to go there and cook breakfast and everything for those damn children. Excuse those his children. He cooking for his children. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, ain't too many men that's going to put up with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Marcia ain't going to say nothing because there was his children. And those children ain't going to let you say nothing to their daddy. They was, especially the oldest girl, she was the daddy's girl. From day one. It is what it is, you know. Their relationship just ain't never stopped. Ain't never stopped. And like I say, that was it. He wasn't going to never let her be happy. Pete was a community stick. Well, you know, they was crazy about him. The women's in Tampa, they was crazy about him. They really was. They was crazy about him. Knock, too. Knock used to be fine now. Knock didn't always look like that. Now, that's who I liked. It was Knock. You know, not to be my man and that. But, you know, he was a nice-looking man. Knock used to be real big and thick. Knock was fine as hell. To me, Knock looked better than Pete. I mean, that's my opinion. But he couldn't stay his ass out of Fed prison, so it is what it is. But, you know, you got some men. I think when a woman have that many children from a man, and the kids know their daddy always been around. Always been around. Even when he went and did prison time, his mama had to take some Marcia and the baby there. Because he didn't care if Lumberjack was there because she was there. And I know some of this stuff had to hurt her. She was there when Marcia came in there with his mama. Because he told his mama, bring Marcia and my baby. And she was out, and he already had her there. This is what type of man he was. If you ask me, I don't know why neither one of them loved him. If you ask Miss Loretta, but I guess what it is. But I tell you what, he would have never had to worry about me coming to see his black ass no more. I bet you if I would have went and seen my goddamn children daddy and another be pull up there, he would have never had to worry about my black ass no more in life. Now, they're just going too far. Pete was a community, yeah. Those men in Tampa do stuff like that. Just like when I used to go see Miami. And Miami had this dude named, this guy, his name was James. He was a nice looking guy. My sister let him and his wife stay with them because they was homeless. My sister let his wife stay, but she had to go. He had to go. And he went to jail. And I went down there to see, and I took his wife with me to see him, and I went to see Miami. But the thing is, while the wife was seeing him, the mistress came. And me and Miami looking at each other, you know, through the window. The mistress came. And he told his wife, let me talk to her. And I looked at her. I said, what the hell going on here? The mistress got on the phone and talked to him. And the wife stood there and let it happen. Let it happen. I said, couldn't have been me. I said, oh, you wouldn't see me if I had some. I'd say, boy, if you tell her to walk in here right now, I'm going to walk my black ass out of here and you'll never see me no more. Because that's one thing about it, baby. I ain't hard up for a man. Once you don't wrong me, F it. People's community, yeah, like I say, he was all up there in Days City making children. You know, he was just a happy man with big plans. Woo, look at the folks in the background. That's how patches be looking, just like that. They're going to be looking just like that in church. Peach, does anyone remember when Gorgeous said she wanted to be like Peach? I don't believe that baby was just talking out the side of her neck. She just don't know. The little child don't clean so much stuff to her. Now she probably just come normal to her. I knew the stripper named Miami. Yes, a lot of strippers named Miami, girl. But the real Miami stripper, she was on the show. It's a Photoshop, funny as hell. Yeah, I got it off of TikTok. I thought it was funny too. That's why I screenshot it. I said, there go that pastor. That's probably how she gonna look though. Yeah, so many Miami strippers, Miami. Everybody saying they be from Miami. They don't always be from Miami, sugar. They just like using our damn name. Everybody do not be from damn Miami. I'm from Miami. Like the Miami, he supposed to been from Miami because he had a few pieces of gold in his mouth. But as soon as the police knocked that shit out of his mouth, I didn't even want him no more. Woo! I must have was attracted to the damn gold. Woo! Tell my baby, get my teeth. I said, what I'm gonna get your teeth for? You can go pawn and get you I said, you think I'm finna take a damn tooth to the pawn shop? Is you crazy? That was the song. Who taking out the side of your neck? Yeah, that is a song. Talking out the side of your neck. It sure is. I don't forgot who the group sang. Where's she gonna go? Lumberjack was a fool buying a cow. Like, you know, they was young and damn dumb. I mean, for a man. But he called it at the end. You know, he paid for his sins at the end. Like that Bible say, you may not get caught, but you won't get away. And he knew that. He knew why he was going through everything he was going through. Because he hurted a lot of women. A lot of women was hurt from that man. And then what make it so sad, they didn't have all the children on there. They ain't have, children was left off and everything. The girl who got 5 children from him, and her children is the oldest. Peach is not the oldest of Pete to meet children. The girl who got 5 kids from him. Kimmy, your song. Auntie Loretta, yeah. But like I say, you know, he knew at the end that he was paying for his sins and stuff like that because you just don't make all those children like that. But they do. Men do be making babies like that. I got nephews, a couple of them. They don't make babies like that. But they, thanks God, the children grown. But what really hurt me, they made so many kids till I won't even know all my nieces and nephews. I know it's too many of them. And all of them claim me. They know me, but I don't even know. And they don't have children and everything. I'm a great, and see, that's what happened when you be out of, you know, it be so many of them till you don't even have time to meet them all. Ain't nothing cute about making a bunch of babies. Because ain't nowhere in hell I could have been a grandma to all of them. I know Miss Carol, she probably would have tried to be a grandmama to all of them. But that issue probably would have been hard. And I ain't going to tell you no lie. Every last one of them would have got a Dollar Tree gift from me every year. That's better than damn nothing. Because you think I'm going to be around here trying to buy 20 toys for 20 grandbabies age? No. Nothing new under the sun. Her classes were missing about 30 people that they say. They say ain't nobody take the teenager classes but 2 people, so she canceled that one. Before it said the cousin pastor having children out of wedlock. Yeah, she got 3 of them out of wedlock. Honey, don't be on here calling people names. Yeah, 3 of them. She like big boys with pretty sticks. All the baby daddies are handsome. Ooh, I'm telling you. She like pretty boys with big sticks. Woo, till they broke her heart. Then I guess she crossed on over. College profession would lose their job if those classes aren't piped. And the road Peach better step up her game up. Pookie has to be from the projects. Who are you, Pookie? Who are Pookie? What they in the in the chat talking is? Child, go somewhere and rest your nerve, because it's going to be a long day. Miss Loretta going to get ready to get on off of here, too, because I got to go take care of some business this morning. And it's cold as hell out there. This is Miss Loretta, her channel. That's why I ain't asking you to bring your ass over here, Pookie, or Wookie, whatever your name is. I keep telling y'all, this a whole app with so many content creators. Go find your cup of damn tea. If I ain't from the one for you, go find the cup of tea you like, baby, because they got all kind of flavors on here, okay? All kind. I mean, choose the one you want. It don't make no sense you keep wanting to watch somebody you want to come over here and bitch about. Because it is what it is. I don't waste my time. If I'm not going nowhere where I and I'm a bush baby, but it is what it is. Groundhog saw his shadow. Already? I know I'm sick of the cold weather already. And I tell people that. Why go over there and turn yourself into a troll for you can go over there and bully somebody? Because you know troll is people that you mostly know. It be people that you know, but they just make a different name so they can come and say something to you because they ain't got nothing else to do. That's why I call Miss Lowe. Oh, my goodness. Yes, Pookie is like lumberjack. PM, no respect. Wipe your feet, Pookie. And say hello. 6 more weeks of cold weather. You got to be kidding me. 6 more weeks of this? Lord have mercy. And they getting ready to renovate the apartments, too. I was hoping they'd turn warm. Well, about time March the 3rd to get here, because they say that's the date that we supposed to be renovating. My niece said she already got her stuff in boxes. I said, girl. She said, I'm piped. I'm ready to go up to you. I'm ready to go. I said, girl, I ain't did nothing. I ain't using boxes. I'm using black bags. I got me a bunch of black bags, because I ain't got time to put that stuff in no box for 13 days, and then you got to unbox it for put it in black bags. Yeah, 6 more. This is the Texas. It's the bipolar weather. Same Texas and Florida must be alike. Ooh, because I ain't seen no snow. Tell your niece to come help you. Oh, we got movers. Child, I got some help. They paying for all our movers. We just got the pipe. And the mover's going to move everything. Let me see what Pookie got to say. Pookie, I had my home built from ground. 9 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms. I never lived in the project. Are you blessed, Pookie? You truly blessed. Happy for you. Hey, baby. Hey, Rain Love. Good morning. How you doing, darling? Peach upset with her daddy because she has 20-plus children. Wood, they're halfway there. 11 worship. Well, child, she won't get there with Wood because he got stopped. But, honey, Wood seen some stuff that we ain't seen because that man, after that vacation, Wood went straight and got it clipped. I don't know what she did, but the children got sick now. The children got to get sick now. That's something people need to investigate. That they really should. The children got sick. They never got sick no more. Wood went and got a vasectomy. It's some foul play. Something in my heart would never be right about seeing those 2 kids sick like that. And then all of a sudden, Wood just want to stop having babies. After he came by, you ain't noticed Y'all didn't notice how that man when he got that vasectomy after he came back? And those 2 children got sick. Y'all didn't pay that no attention. I did. After those 2 kids got sick, and her eyes was all in the back of her head. You didn't notice how Wood went and got a vasectomy. He did. Right after that. Wood had experienced something. Don't shock the hell out of him. That's why he can't even sleep close to her. He can't. Because he know what she capable of doing. And he just ran with the flow. But like I said, something happened to those children, Wood. You should have spoke up. You should have smoked. Oh, the fair in town. The state fair here. Sea Point. Oh, it is. Pookie, are you like the one in New Jack? Woo, Pookie, I say, hey, we're finna F Pookie up. Pookie, we don't give 2 damns about it. Amazing life was in the hospital for days. Uh-huh. Don't you say she from Pennsylvania? We can't talk. We are willing to find something safe to do, my darling. Pookie, you lying. That's a blueprint. And it would be 4.5 bath. This is why I know you rode the slope bus. Okay. Auntie, what are you talking about? These people are talking ish to me. I'm just answering them. All right, y'all, leave Pookie. I don't even know. I didn't even know you was in the chat till they told me. I just been running my damn mouth. I'm trying to see what they said you were saying stuff they didn't like. You know, you know how the auntie baby boogie woogies are. You were saying some stuff they didn't like. I don't know what you were trying to say. Hey, Tammy, how you doing, darling? Pookie, who are you really? My uncle, that old voice? URBA. Ooh, you don't know what that means. Wood was in Vegas, yes, and right after Vegas, Wood went and got a vasectomy. Y'all ain't know. Y'all better stop. Y'all better open up your eyes. Y'all better open up your eyes. Wood did not want any more kids before the twins. And when he had to come back home, after a few days later, that man ran and got him a vasectomy. He don't see son. I know she's not in the church. She in the church right there. Mr. Allen say, bye, Pookie. Auntie Loretta, let's take Pookie around the corner, okay? Pookie ain't got nothing. There's nothing. Are the twins walking? No, twins ain't walking. The porcelain ain't even strong. You can see it when she held one in Target. That porcelain ain't strong for those babies to walk. They need to be walking, though. Tawana, good morning, Auntie and Chat. It was in the 30s in West, and that's cold for West Palm Beach. It's cold now. I had turned the the heat off for a minute. I'm sitting up here freezing. Yeah, because you know these iPhones, they don't like to get hot. They can't stand the heat. That's why I had to turn the heater off, but I'm finna get ready to turn it back on. But I got to get out of here, y'all. I love y'all. And y'all enjoy February the 2nd. Don't get nothing on you. I got to pay a couple bills before I get. And I will talk to y'all soon. Hush your tail, love. Woo, what is you doing, Pookie? It's a little bit low. She will go to jail at the key. They say, I don't believe they're in school. I really don't. I don't believe they're in school at all. Polar babies, they just go through so much. Fooling with a woman who is not, fooling with a woman who truly needs some help. They going through, little gorgeous going through they going through a lot. They going through a lot, y'all. It's just weird. I mean, and Wood he just act like he helpless. I ain't lying. He just acting like a little wussy over there. I mean, it's really hard because you don't even see the kids no more. And y'all know, y'all can imagine what they look like. And little gorgeous catching hell. She probably don't change so many diapers. So it's a shame, because that's what we know what's going on. Because it happened to McKay.
Come on over, come on over, come on over to your auntie house. I said, come on. I said, come on in here.
All right,
bring
y'all.
some happiness, bring some laughter, bring some grin. Most of all, just bring your friends. I said, come on over. Come on over to your auntie house. I said, come on over to your auntie house. I said, come on in here. I said, get on in here. We gon' ride around on this bus. We gon' discuss some of this old stuff. I said, come on over to your auntie house. I said, come on over to auntie house. I said, come on in here. Come on in here. Bring the laughter, bring that grin, and make sure you bring your friends. I said, come on over to your auntie house. Come on over to your auntie house.
All right, y'all enjoy your day. Don't get nothing on you.
Everybody welcome